With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil was spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun, his child can't to see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Tissue's nearly over and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Give me a second, you know what dumbass. Yeah, it's Tuesday, okay. But it is Tuesday, the 6th of February 2024. I just want to fucking relax, I just want to chill. I have had a bastard of a day. But I'm not gonna I'm just here to chill. I'm not gonna fucking go on and on about how bad my day has been or whatever. Work kicked my arse, but I'm home then and just want to chill and relax and have a meaningful game of bingo, you guys. I do hope you're all doing well. Hope your Tuesday is going better than mine. And yeah, we are here today and Phil's stream is live, he's awake, he's online and all that jazz, and he didn't have much to say, just said good morning everyone, let's get your stream going, and then he just waved at everyone with his dumbass little smile. He had no real talk from Phil, but apparently he had an absolutely bad day. In fact, I think overall for support, Phil got like $65 in tips for the entire day. The night stream apparently didn't do well for him whatsoever. But here's a compilation made by DSP Tries It Emoji of DSP getting absolutely obliterated by Reina in salty Tekken 8 session against the Mishima. So yeah, I've not seen any of this yet, but I can believe it's, you know, obviously it's to do with DSP and fighting games and him getting his arse kicked. I can imagine he's going to complain about spam a whole lot while spamming a whole bunch of moves himself, because that's a normal DSP tactic right there. Only DSP is allowed to spam moves. So let's, okay, hold on as well. I'm going to go 1.25 speed. I'm planning to watch a whole, I want to watch a whole thing. We'll maybe watch a whole thing, we'll see. Anyway, let's just see highlights from Phil's salted Tekken session.
Mashing. She did it 3 times in a row, the same combo mash. I can't stop it. I can't stop the mashing. It's too overpowered on high, man. You're out of your fucking mind with this shit. With a hat. Dragging up with a hat.
So in case people are wondering who's who here in this fight, so Phil is the one with the oddly shaped head. Just remember that. The one with the oddly shaped head is Phil.
And he falls for every mix-up. Oh, good one. I forgot about that move. Smash. Blah! Nice. Oh no, that's dead. I ripped my dead thing, that is dead. Yep. Dope. Oh, I didn't know he had that. It's a stagger step launcher. He has a stagger step launcher. I didn't even know Dragunov had that. Come on, get out, get out! I couldn't get out. Oh my god. I don't know how to get out of that. It's a throw. I have no idea. Lack of character knowledge, 100%. Kicked my ass. He had that throw that stuffed me, and then he starts doing these moves that are stuffing everything I do. I don't know what they are. I've never even seen them. So just throwing out the random move worked. Oh my god, dude! That launcher hits me from so far away. What? Okay, that's bullshit. That's game. All he needs is one launcher and it's round. That one fucking launcher is crazy powerful. That's it, dude. The counter hits are ridiculous. The safe hit strings and counter hit. What? I couldn't get out of that. I was in a hit stun or a block stun. Literally, I couldn't do anything. He just did the rushing punch, immediately goes into throw. I can't do anything. I couldn't even move my ball. Yeah, this is lack of character knowledge dominates me. Like, was I able to do anything about that stuff? I have no idea. He's doing running punch immediately into throw. I couldn't even move my character. I can't hit them at all. I'm stuck. I can't move. I literally can't move. Dude, I'm gonna die. This is terrible. How did I kill them with like 2 hits last time and now I can't hit them at all? This makes no sense. All I would have had to do is break the throw. That's it. And I don't know what Dragon's throws are. I don't know how to break them. I don't recognize them at all. I don't know if that was a standard throw, if that was a command throw. Like, I have no clue. It's just, it's gonna be lack of character knowledge that's gonna kick my ass. I just don't know half the moves of the game. So those moves will always beat me unless I'm stuffing them. But in that case, he would have me in these like what appeared to be frame trap hit strings where I couldn't really do anything. Devil Jin, 124,000 points. I'm about to get bodied. He's gonna hit me with that high-low mix-up shit that I don't know how to stop. Watch. There it is. High-low mix-up. Wow. Wow, whatever. Sweet. Told you, it beats everything. Sweet uppercut. It beats everything. Counters everything for giant combos. I was sidestepping. Still caught me. Okay. Random launcher. Don't know what that is. It's done. I'm telling you, Devil Jin, I think, is super tops. Like, super duper tops. I have no idea how to fight this guy. He just do high-low mix-up the whole round. I can't block it. It's so fast. And I can't really stuff his stuff either. It seems to counter hit all my stuff. Oh my god, I was so far away, it still tricked me. That's it. Sidestep, juggle. I'm dead. I don't even know what that is. What move is that? Wow. I can't get up. I literally can't get up. He just keeps doing that rolling kick, and I can't get out of the way of it. See? It traps. I can't get up. He doesn't have to try. All he has to do is spam the same moves over and over. I can't stop him. So he can just spam that spin rolling kick. It traps everywhere you go. So you can't get off the fucking ground. Like, what do you want me to do? I have to get up at some point. And you're just right in my face, always ready to do the rolling kick. So I can't get up. You know? I really feel like Devil Jin is definitely tops in this game. Dead. That's it. One juggle. Gone. I can't get up. What? He got a free combo. I couldn't do anything after it. He gets to spam punch again. What the fuck? He's still attacking. I can't stop it. I can't block it. I keep trying to block long reaction. I can't do it. Every time he does it, I just try. It won't block. Couldn't do anything. I'm just trying to do shoulder tackle. I'm getting punches and shit instead. Yeah, I can't block. I can't react. So that's what I mean. Like, it seems like certain characters are just innately better. He's always gonna have this option to do the sweep into a combo, and it's so fast, it's too hard to block on reaction for me. You know? I can't block it. He just does it over and over. Spam it and get away with it. Try me again. The moves are so instantly fast and all these combo crushes. Look, that's free. I can't do anything there. It gets a free combo every fucking time. And I can't block that on reaction, so it's 3 hits for him. Getting hit. Don't know why I'm getting hit. Come on, he wins now. He wins for button spam. 100%. Button spam. Forward, that's forward circle. Just toss it out there. Not trying to counter it with your catches. I was gonna throw it out there. Button spam hits me. Annoying shit, man. I really feel like certain characters have tons of advantage, and any of these Mishimas, any of the Mishimas is like, come on. He just throws out these fucking giant counter hit moves. There's no risk to him. If it hits, he gets an insane juggle combo every fucking time. Like, oh my god. Immediate counter hit. Wow. Wow, I can't get out of the corner. Just everything stuck right in my face. I didn't want that, by the way. Everything she does is a counter hit. She stuffed every move that I input, just got stuffed with a big palm.
Round 3. Fight.
Stuff me again. Stuff me again. I can't get my fucking kick to come out. Stuffed again. What is that? Is that what I did? Oh my god, gee, I wonder why.
Oh my god! Dude, it got so laggy.
I did quarter circle back left kick and it fucking lagged and it gave me a standing left kick and I lose. Gee, thanks a fucking lot, you stupid fucking game. That was a really deserved loss when I had her on the ropes and the fucking game has an insane lag spike right there at the critical point. Come on. That was fucking bullshit.
Round 1. Fight.
Everything's a counter hit. I can't stop her. I literally can't stop any of her hits. Every button she's pushing stuffs every attempt I have at stopping the move. It seems like she could just spam moves. I can't stop them. They interrupt everything I have.
That's not what I'm seeing. It seems like anytime Phil tries to do an attack, most of the time they're ready for Phil's attack. Like, Phil is very easy to read in this game, apparently. Like, most of Phil's attacks, but this fucking, whoever this fucking, this Reina person, U13, the PlayStation user, whoever they are, they seem to have a very good grasp on how Phil plays this game and can nullify most of Phil's attacks and punish him severely for it. That's what I am seeing anyway. Is Phil live yet and online? No, he's not. He's still going. Okay. But yeah, to me, Phil is just screwing up and this other person is taking full advantage.
Why you hit me? I don't know what's going on. Again, her moves seem to stuff every input I have and to go right through them.
Fight.
Again, that stuffed me. Couldn't do anything. Literally, I can't press a button. I can't press a fucking button. If I do, I get stuffed. Like, what? So what did I do wrong there? Every button I input was like, stop, 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 stop. What the fuck? What the fuck? It seems like there's characters like that too, where they could just button mash, and it gives them hit strings that counter hit everything you try. So all I would have been able to do is never press a button. Just stand there and block, 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 right? Like, what else could I do? Literally everything just fucking counter hit, counter hit, counter hit, counter hit. What the hell? That's complete bullshit.
Get ready for the next
Reina
round.
again and again. It seems like all her moves were just counter hit stuffs to fall, so I'm not sure what to do here.
Round 1. Fight.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Thank you very much to Bjorn for the super chat who says, been catching up on December bingos and watching Phil shill his memberships under great benefits is really fucking, it's really funny knowing what's coming. Yeah, I mean, also, have fun trying to catch up with all that, all those shenanigans. But yeah, I mean, the last few months have been quite insightful, to say the very least. He teased a documentary getting made, and all of a sudden the documentary wasn't happening anymore. Phil has apparently got a whole bunch of things going on behind the scenes that he won't disclose, and it's causing him stress and anxiety. And then he fucking dragged that big beefy bitch onto his streams to try and capitalize and monetize her as much as he possibly can, and he's still trying to do that. You know, he's hyping up this big massive Valentine's Day special. He's hoping to get to play together in Yakuza with fucking Cat. Like, what? To calm the fuck down. But this, yeah. Have fun trying to catch up and all that jazz, you know, all this stuff from back then. It's as bizarre as it sounds, even though nothing happens with Phil for a long fucking time, it feels like. That it's amazing how much can happen even though it feels like nothing's happening with him in terms of the things that happen in his life. Is he live yet? He's still not live yet. Has he said anything in the chat? Has he said anything whatsoever? Or is he just waiting and waiting and waiting for more than 200 people to turn up to his stream? Is that why he's waiting for so long? His stream was live ages ago. His stream was live. It's 22 minutes ago. His stream was live, and yet he is waiting, I think, for 200 people to turn up. Or as close to 200 as possible. This is the thing for Phil. He actually fucking keeps an eye on how many people are there. He waits until he thinks, okay, it's good, it's time to fucking go. And I know I know it annoys him. Here it is. He's gave up and just started. There we go. But we're going to watch the rest of this. We're going to watch the rest of this and enjoy it and build up some speed up just. But Phil clearly gets annoyed. They can't even get 200 people sitting there waiting for the stream to begin before he's forced to just start the stream anyway.
Round 2. Fight.
What to do? Counter hit the same combo everybody uses. Look at this. Counter hit stuff, counter hit stuff, counter hit stuff. Sweet, 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 sweet. Wow.
Chick, 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 chick. What the fuck was that noise? I don't know.
I'm not attacking, so I don't know what it is. Again, counter hit stuff, counter hit stuff. I can't do anything. She just pressed buttons the whole fucking round. I literally can't do anything to that. Counter hit. Everything spam counter hit. It's still counter hitting me. I don't know what to do to any of it. Look at my health. She's hit me, what, twice? This is stupid. She's even block low. Just she fucking spams that same combo over and over. You can't stop it.
Hold the fuck on, Phil. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you just spam the same combo yourself? Right here. This little build up to you in this fucking round. Wasn't this you spamming the same combo over and over? I might be wrong here, but to me, Phil is spamming this very combo right here.
Counter hit. It's still counter hitting me. I don't know what to do to any of it. Look at my health. She's hit me, what, twice?
There. And then that. And then...
This is stupid. She's even block low. Just
to me, that's the exact same combo 3 times in a row. Is that not spam moves? Phil just done the same spam move 3 times in a row and won the round cause of that. Won the match cause of that. It's perfectly fine for Phil to spam, but for people to spam, he's going to bitch and whine and moan at them.
You can spam that same combo over and over. You can't stop it. Why the fuck did they give her a combo like that catches everything? You can spam it over and over. That is incredibly stupid. Oh, man. Mash buttons. Mash, wow. I can't stop the mash. I can't stop it. Literally just throwing out random moves now and getting away with it. Can't do anything. That's it. That's game. Mash, mash, mash. Oh my god. Why? Why give these characters these things they can just mash? Mash, mash, mash in a row. Keep doing it. Well, I'm playing online. I can't really react to that. When you say, I can't react to that. It's going to hit me one of the 17 times, right?
Tumbler. Cool.
Wow, what the hell happened there? That didn't even make sense what just happened. Of course, super. Reversal super. Jesus fucking Christ.
That was beautiful. What was Phil trying to do here? Here, what was Phil trying to do here? Was this a failed move? Was he anticipating the guy, like the person rushing them? Or did he just like hit the ground in anger? Like, wow, Phil punched the ground out of fury, and then he died because he screwed up. Oh, was that a wake up super from Phil? Or was that a random super? Yeah, Phil tried a random super, didn't work, and he got his arse kicked.
Jesus fucking Christ, the mashing is out of control.
Says a person that mashed the random super and whiffed it.
Mashing. She did it 3 times in a row, the same combo mash. I can't stop it. I can't stop the mashing. It's too overpowered online, man. You're out of your fucking mind with this shit. I don't have money to pay my fucking taxes yet. You think I'm gonna buy a fucking gaming PC? You're out of your mind. Alright? Jesus. Just keep mashing. Get away with it all. I can't do anything. It just keeps hitting me, Connor. It's everything I do. I'm still mashing the same buttons. I can't do anything about it. This shit is totally broken. Oh my god. The same shit. Didn't time it. Didn't do anything of any skill level. Just bad. Look, it works online. Stuffs everything he does. I'll just keep doing this. It's fucking sad, man. It's sad when you have great matches where there's like a lot of skill and you fucking fight that and there's nothing you can do about it. What am I supposed to do? I can't block the entire round. Eventually I have to push a button, right? Eventually I have to input a button. What, dude? It's broken. You see what's happening? He's mashing punch. It's giving him a throw. Even though I'm attacking, it's going through my move. Look at that!
There we go. That was DSP Tries at Memology's video from Phil's Tekken antics from the other night. And yeah, it didn't go very well for Phil. I love how these videos from DSP Tries at Memology, so this was uploaded 17 hours ago. He has over 14,000 views on this one video. It is incredible to me to think that DSP Tries at Memology is able to get so much attention from what is mainly Phil's gameplay. And yet, Phil, when he uploads the raw stuff to his shitey channel, struggles to get like 200, 300 views sometimes. The same content, essentially, just in its raw form. This doesn't illustrate more than anything how much more views that Phil could get if actually had somebody to edit his footage. I'm not saying do away with fucking raw live content on his fucking channel. If he wants to have that available as well for people, then fucking go for it. But the fact that he refuses to have edited content on his main gaming channel, I think Phil would honestly get thousands of views sometimes if he had his, fighting streams, for example, edited. And yet, but he refuses to fucking do it though, because one, he's too fucking lazy, and two, by the time he had someone else fucking do it for him, people already would have watched fucking DSP Tries at Memology and his fucking compilation. I don't know. He's his own worst enemy, and he always fucking will be. Let's so Phil is like live right now, as you'll know, and he's got a long intro as well. So let's just skip the intro. We'll get to the point where he's ready to go with the thing. Okay, we'll go from there. I think. Hold on, we'll just wait for it. There we go. Okay, we'll go from there. Go. So he's a number. Someone give me a fucking number now. Just surprise number request. Eric Resner was the first number in chat I saw with 67. He was the very first one in chat I saw. And as you guys could see as well, the very first number you saw in chat as well, pop on the right hand side there, was 67. So there we go. I'm going to keep juggling as a centre square for now. We'll be brave, we'll be bold, we'll keep juggling as a centre square. So 67 was the number that was requested. Let's type it in here now. 677, and here we go. This is the bingo card we have before us today for today's bingo shenanigans as picked by Eric Resner. If it fails, blame him. So we got Phil to say Twitter or X. Him saying %, content, him touching his eye, and him saying behind the scenes. The second row is Phil saying feedback, excited, schedule, him doing or mentioning Q&A, and him saying something style, like, Gangnam style, RPG style, food style, that kind of thing. Third row is Phil saying necessarily, no exaggeration, juggling, him butchering a word, and him saying alright. The fourth row is Phil saying, you know what I mean, positive dude, him discussing drama, and him making a weird noise. And the fifth and final row is Phil bumping his microphone, him saying basically reality, detractor or trolls, and finally friend. So, and there we go. So that's the bingo card we have for us today. And yeah, if we do get a full 25 out of 25 squares ticked off the bingo board, one of you guys can potentially win a prize because we get a full house, but only if you leave a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't left a comment yet on that community post, you're not going to have a chance of winning a prize if we do get the full house. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces for the bingo board you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts 25 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us all a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only does that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate 100 likes. So there we go. I think I covered all the basics and all that jazz, so let's not waste any more time. Let's make sure that Phil is on 1.25 speed. Fantastic. Let's make sure we're all good to go, ready to go. Fantastic. And yeah, I think we are ready to rock and roll and get on with the show, so good luck everyone. Before we crack on with things, let me press the random Scottish soundboard button to see what's going to send us into battle here to try and win an hour bingo.
Shut your hole.
Well, that was quite short and to the point, but okay, here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone today? Welcome to the Level 1 podcast. I have to remember to keep turning on this sign, because yesterday on my late stream I didn't have it on. How is everyone today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday the 6th of February 2024. I'm DSP, of course, and a full day of gameplay streaming scheduled here on DSP Gaming, which I'm very excited for. The return of Baldur's Gate 3, which I know a lot of you are excited for. Good stuff all around. We've got a little bit of an update regarding the big controversial topic from yesterday. For those who don't remember the whole Xbox debacle, we will be following up on that because there is an update on it. Although it's nothing definitive, it is very interesting. And of course, even more rampant speculation. Of course, I have updates on all of my ongoing playthroughs going on right now. And just overall, more chill vibes again today. Nothing too crazy going on. Nothing that we have to freak out about. You know, I'm currently prepping and gearing up for Saturday's Super Bowl Bash event here on DSP Gaming, where we're going to be doing all kinds of fun gameplay all day long, balanced with some fun with booze and food and NFL-themed stuff, right? So, good stuff coming. First of all, I hope you're all doing well. We are almost done with my streaming week. It's been a good week. Great progress in all these games that I'm playing that I needed to essentially make progress in. Particularly Like a Dragon, we're moving smoothly, which is a good thing. If the pacing keeps up, we might hit the kind of milestones that I'm looking to hit over the course of the week, which we'll talk about in a second. Tekken, I'm actually really liking the more that I play it. But basically, we have to talk about it today a little bit. All right? And I'm curious what you guys think about it. Because I feel like now we're in a situation where it's not me that's the determining factor about this game.
Oh my god, of course it's not going to be Phil's fault. Phil's not good at the game. Well, it can't be his fault. He's a former pro fighting player, after all. We just watched a compilation of Phil playing the game poorly, not implementing a lot of the mechanics of the game. Refusing to sidestep properly and just fucking stubbornly trying to do the same thing over and over again. Phil, it is absolutely you.
Has been with previous fighting games. We'll talk a little bit about that. So where to start? Right, where to begin? Let's think about this. I think we should start at the beginning, which means let's talk about yesterday's stuff and an update on all of that before we roll into the schedule for the rest of the week, and then we talk about the whole Xbox thing. Okay? So, yesterday was a fun day. We had a chill podcast. We talked about the whole Xbox thing, where the rumor is that Microsoft is going to take all of their Xbox exclusives and start porting them to other consoles, namely PS5, which caused all this controversy and debate among the gaming community. We shall hit a follow-up about that later on the show. And we also did a little bit of the suggestion box. Although, you know, here's the deal. Back in September, the idea was, hey, here's a thread on the community tab at DSP Gaming. Everyone post up your suggestions. And people did for September and October. And for as much as we could, we addressed those suggestions within about a month to 2 months. But the thing was, we got so busy with new games and other game news and things going on during the holiday season that we didn't really get to address the suggestion box that much. So now every once in a while people bring it up. Hey, you're going to do some suggestion box stuff? And I'm like, maybe if we get to it. And it's not really a real concern for me. And then, you know, for example, yesterday when I was doing this show, people were like, hey, will you do the suggestion box? I'm like, if you really want me to. So I open it up and I literally...
That is not how you fucking addressed it. You told people no at first. You said, why did you fucking suggest it right now here on the podcast where you had nothing to do? It was a very dumb thing to say. You opened a fucking thread for suggestions, and then when people ask you why do you cover things in the suggestion thread, you basically mock them and say, why don't you just ask me right now instead while you're here right now? Like, what is the point and the purpose of the community box if you're going to ignore it for most of the time?
Answered 4 suggestions in a row that pretty much were all outdated. Like, seriously, like some of the...
But why do you think they're outdated? You made a suggestion thread like 5 months ago or something, or 4 months ago. It was like September. I think it was before he was sick. Didn't he make it before he was sick when he fucking missed Halloween? And it's outdated. Oh my fucking god. And what, Phil, isn't that on you? Isn't that your fault for, you know, failing to answer the questions in a timely manner?
Suggestions were things that have already been implemented or done, right? And it's like, so basically these suggestions are already, you know, behind, and therefore it's kind of not valid, right? Like, that's how I felt trying to answer those. Like, and this is kind of why I kept going back to the suggestion box, because it always felt like it was a little bit outdated. And now, case in point, I really think it is. So, listen, I'm not against every once in a while going back to it again to check it out, but I feel like if people have suggestions or if people have things that they want to bring up, they'll bring it up. You know, we do a Q&A segment almost every day on the show, and usually that's a good opportunity for people to do that, right?
And what is the purpose of the thread? Just delete the thread, nuke the thread, and forget it ever fucking exists.
So, listen, if you really want to see suggestion box stuff, let me know, but I'm kind of like on the fence about bringing it back only because, I mean, take a case in point. We did it for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes yesterday, and almost every question didn't really apply to what we were doing. By the way, it's bothering me. Again, I seem to have I'm not centered on camera, and I'm wondering why. Like, should I physically move myself, or should I turn the camera? Like, it looks like that's a little better, but even then, I'm still not centered, right? Like, it looks like I'm still off. This is me perfectly leaning back in the chair, lined up with the camera. And it looks like I'm still slightly to the right. Like, no matter what I do, I'm not centered in this setup. How about now? I'm still, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so anyway, so yesterday we had a good podcast, and then we jumped into the first stream, which was Tekken 8. Now, originally, the idea for Tekken 8 was that I was going to learn a new character, but in order for me to learn a new character in a fighting game, it's not as simple as pick the character, go into training mode, play for 20 minutes, and jump online. That's not how it works, all right? In a fighting game, if you're actually trying to learn and be good and play well, you need to study. And with that would...
Whoa, Phil. Who do the top players that make these videos study then? If Phil's about to try and fucking say, oh, the best way to learn these fucking fighting game players is to watch YouTube videos of other people playing them. In that case, then, how did the fucking videos get made in the first place of all this top tier gameplay? Who did those people that make those videos study, Phil? If the only way, the best way to learn is to fucking watch other people play their fucking characters and do so amazing things with them. Phil, you're making no sense. This is a cope. This is just sheer cope right now. Phil's too lazy to even watch other YouTube content the other night, and so he couldn't study up on trying to think of the fucking best 5 moves of Doom to use with new characters. So he stuck with his tried and tested fucking characters instead, and he still got his arse kicked in.
Tale is me going online on YouTube, finding tutorial videos, watching things like basic strategies, basic combos, basic punishes, right? Things like that. Then watching some matchups to see how people implemented that character. That's literally how I learned Street Fighter 6. That's why I was able in Street Fighter 6 to basically get as good as I did and get multiple characters to master level. That was the only reason. And previously, I never really...
No, it wasn't. Look, anyone can get to master level in Street Fighter 6 because it's basically rewarding attrition. If you put enough time into the fucking game, it will reward you with master level. The real true test, of course, tries to get that at top tier level. What's the top tier level in Street Fighter again? There's a master level, and then there's like the sum of our top tier thing where you have to win against a bunch of our master players. I can't mind exactly what it is. Yeah, as an example, Prophet said there's a 56% win rate in Street Fighter 6. Prophet tracked this stuff all the time. Oh, is it legendary? Is that what it's called? So it's a legendary rank as well. Master level and then legendary. And Phil was always too scared to go for the legendary rank. He knew he couldn't hang at fucking rank, so he fucking settled for master and pretended it was an amazing accomplishment. Phil, with enough time, anyone can get to master, it seems. Even Jade can probably get to fucking master if he puts enough fucking time into the goddamn thing. It is a rewarding attrition, not ability.
Studied fighting games. It was always hands-on learning, but today, because I'm a full-time streamer, people don't really enjoy the hands-on learning. They want to see me start playing and kind of know what I'm doing right from the get-go. So the idea was I was going to use a new character, but what happened was Sunday I was here in this office extra overtime working all day long on React content. We had the React show on DSP Reacts, we had the Dark Souls React stream on DSP Throwback, and I had a private Patreon video of over an hour length to make. So once all that was done, I was like, dude, I'm so burnt out that I can't be watching Tekken videos all night to try to learn a new character. So I said I'm not going to do it. And then originally what the plan then was that I was going to probably pick one hour of each of the characters who I've used in Tekken. So 1 hour of Paul, 1 hour of King, 1 hour of June, and do like an hour each in this multiplayer session yesterday. But that didn't work out that way either, and here's why. When I started using Paul, I realized, oh crap, my Paul is way under level. And what I mean by that is even though there is a general point total that you maintain in Tekken, when you play online, each character has to still go through individual ranks. So I was kind of mistaken when I originally criticized Tekken 8 and says, oh, the ranking system is not like Street Fighter 6 because the characters are all grouped together. That's not true. In general, if you do really well with one character and you level them up, it will bring all your other characters up along with them, but actually not by that much. Because I was...
For God's sake.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Well, this is just boring. This is garbage. I'm going 1.5. I'm going 1.75 until we're past the Tekken talk. Screw it. When you get past the Tekken talk, I'm going 1.75.
Say right now my June is my highest ranked character, but even then when I went to use Paul yesterday, he was still way down at the bottom, like maybe in like the blue or maybe early green leagues, as opposed to, I had to go through the yellow, the orange, the red to get to the better challengers. So I was like, oh, well, truth be told, I'm way ranked low here with Paul. The whole first hour of me playing was essentially me spanking people who were nearly as good as me and didn't really know how to play the game that well. They didn't know his mix-ups, they didn't know how to stop anything he did. So because of that, it was just like a non-stop barrage of me whooping people. And after that first hour, people were like, wow, like even though it's satisfying seeing you win like that, we definitely want to see you have some challenge, so just keep playing with Paul. So I did, and in fact, the thing that was suggested to me was, why don't you make a custom outfit for him quickly, just like you did with June? That way it's not just the default Paul that we're staring at. So I did, I made an absolute silly outfit for Paul that we used. We had like a stupid, like a Hawaiian style shirt with like skulls and he had a guitar on his back, and it looked really silly. I proceeded to keep playing, and overall, I won twice as much as I lost, which is pretty darn good. Now, for clarification purposes, no, I didn't get to as high of a rank with Paul as I did with June. So when I'm playing with June Kazama, I'm fighting better players, and that's why I'm breaking even when I play with her. When I'm playing with Paul, I am getting there, and there were some losses. Like I would say Dragonov right now is a tricky character for me because he has a lot of fast, safe moves that I'm not sure really how to read and or counter. I mean, he's got a launcher where he uses his uppercut, and it's like a full screen range, and it freaking goes through everything. It's instant. And I'm like, so he gets me with that. He gets a free like 50% combo, and it's so fast and so much better than launches of other characters. I'm like, damn, that's a huge advantage for him. Also, his heat smash is crazy fast and does giant chunks of damage. So it's like, it's character knowledge for me at this point. I'm facing certain characters I've never seen before, or I don't really know what they're capable of, and then they just abuse them. I'm like, damn, I just got completely baited by this like 4 times in a row because I didn't realize the character had that. That's something that'll come in time as I play more Tekken. I'll learn. Okay. So anyway, I ended up playing the entire stream with Paul Phoenix, which originally wasn't the plan. I won twice as much as I lost. I think I won like 40 wins and lost like 20 times or something like that. But I made great gains, you know, leveled him up pretty high. If I play with him again now, I should be at a level where I'm going to be fighting good comp, okay? So that's a great thing. But I definitely noticed something, and you guys are going to probably notice it too, especially if you're those who watch videos on demand as opposed to the live streams. I can now definitively tell all of you, I am not getting nearly as much. I mean, I'm getting like a fraction of the views and attention on Tekken.
So I've slowed it back down. I've slowed it back down because we're past like the fighting game talk part of it, and we're back into him complaining about fucking views and engagement and support and everything. He was asking his audience, don't you guys want to watch me play this big hype new fighting game? His audience are definitively telling him, no. The views are not there, the support is not there, the engagement is not there, the attention is not there. Phil, nobody wants to watch you play Tekken. You might enjoy it, but no one else fucking does. So you got a big decision to make, Phil.
Nearly as much. I mean, I'm getting like a fraction of the views and attention on Tekken as I did on Street Fighter 6. Case in point, those videos with Paul, which is good gameplay. It's me kicking butt with Paul, getting big combos, learning strategies, mix-ups, doing good stuff, and getting progressively better. It's good gameplay. You know, it is. It's my journey with Paul to get better. Those videos in 24 hours don't even have 300 views each. You know? And I know that's a weird arbitrary.
Oh my god, Phil, big fucking deal. Remember, he doesn't care about views though. Views, I don't want to be Mr. Views, he doesn't care about fucking views or whatever, and here he is, bitching and whining and moaning about the lack of fucking views on his fucking precious Tekken gameplay. And remember, Phil is claiming the videos are good and the content is good. He's not watched them. Yes, he played the fucking game, he fucking experienced it live, but he's not actually watched it back to, you know, from a fresh perspective, not being in the moment, whatever. He's not actually taking the time to watch his own content back to confirm whether those videos are fucking good or not. So yeah, when Phil's bitching about views...
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
In case in point, is that guy D-Dog. DSP tries it with Mology, 14 hours he uploaded his video. 17 hours ago, 14 odd thousand views, nearly 15,000. I guess people would rather watch the edited compilation, Phil, compared to the raw, shitey gameplay where you bore people to death in between. Maybe that's the fucking dilemma, maybe that's... So yeah, that could be it, Phil. Make your content better, or other people do it for you and you'll miss out.
Number, but for me, over the years on YouTube, like for any new game or something, you should look to aim at least to get 300 views. You know, within the first 12 hours. If you don't get 300 views within 24 hours, it essentially means there's not a lot of interest, right? And that's fine if you're balancing it with other stuff, but this is a brand new fighting game. It's only been out a week and a half, all right? When I was playing Street Fighter 6, right, and I was playing it and leveling up and stuff, there was 2 to 3 times as much interest as this. We had more people on the streams, we had more people engaged and invested in it, we had more people supporting it, and we had more people...
Invested? What, financially, emotionally? What, Phil? Fuck off. It's not a hype new game anymore. People lost interest in the fucking game and they moved the fuck on. I'm not saying it has to be a fucking new game, but Phil, clearly your audience are telling you something here. There's a big message you're fucking being sent here, and you don't seem to want to try and receive it.
Interest is this. We had more people on the streams, we had more people engaged and invested in it, we had more people supporting it, and we had more people watching it. Okay? So, here's the thing. I don't think it's me, because I'm actually approaching this game the same way I did Street Fighter 6. Of
course it's not Phil. Why would it be Phil to blame? Why would Phil be the fucking blame of it all? No. Go on, Phil, blame the game. If it's not you, director, of course. No, it could never be your fault, Phil. It's probably the game's fault. Yeah, it was a game, yeah. Let's just blame that piece of shit game.
Studying, I'm getting better, I'm trying to learn. This is not me just messing around with the game and losing and then raging at the game. I'm actually legitimately trying to understand why I'm losing. I'm asking questions of the chat. Hey, why do you think I lost that? What is with this move? What was that move? Was that his
Why do you think you lost that? Because you absolutely suck.
smash, or was that something else? How do you avoid that? Can you punish that? And I'm trying to learn actively. I want to get better at Tekken because I really like this game. And quite frankly, I've always liked Tekken. I just never had the investment in it as I did Street Fighter. And I'll be honest, I think Street Fighter 6 has played out. Now it's been out, what, 8 months? And every time I play it, it just feels like it's more of the same. People playing exactly the same way, abusing the online connections.
No, you don't get, no. Here's what happens when you fucking open up Street Fighter. You are fucking ranked against players of, you know, similar caliber and skill level to you. They know how to fucking deal with your, you know, stupid bitch ass, basically. So Phil cannot hang in Street Fighter. He's basically hit the glass ceiling. He cannot get any higher than he currently is. And when he plays at that level, he gets his arse handed to him half the goddamn time. And so, what's he going to do? He's going to say, the master level players are abusing lag. The master level players seem to lag more compared to the other players playing Street Fighter. Phil has legitimately said that the master level players lag more as an excuse as to why he loses more often at master level. Phil. You're just not fucking good enough at the game. I mean, you're okay at the fucking game. Naturally, you're okay. You're not fucking awful at the fucking game. But you wish you were fucking better. You're not fucking better, and so you can't fucking handle that. Your precious little ego cannot handle that simple fact that as good as you think you are, most people can fucking handle your ass easily and comfortably, who also fucking put time into the game.
Getting away with stuff, and it's just not that fun anymore. Sure, every once in a while to do a stream of it probably would be neat, but until they either rebalance it with a season 2 or they add enough significant new content, I don't feel like I really want to play it that much anymore. I'm burnt out on it. You know, I'm not really enjoying myself when I play that game. But here's the thing, people asked for months, oh, I can't wait for Tekken. When Tekken comes out, really excited to see Phil play Tekken again. And then when I started playing it, people were like,
well, who are these people? Name and shame, who are all these fucking people? Also, this fucking freeze frame right fucking here. Hold on. Let me, it's a bit blurry. It's a little bit blurry. Let me see if I can get a better... No, that makes... So that... Is that better than that? Is that? You know, fuck it, it's blurry. But we'll take this, It's a little bit blurry, but still, that face. God damn. Give me a wee second here, let me crop this out, let me go, and let's go here, and let's see how good it looks. Fantastic indeed, there we go, let me just yeet that towards my members and they can do unspeakably nasty things to this particular image and whatever, yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Just the face, the sheer shock expression in this fucking dumbass face. But yeah, Phil, apparently so many people wanted this game. Phil, name them. I don't remember seeing anyone fucking saying, "I can't wait for Tekken to come out so I can give Phil tons of money." Didn't see that one bit. And also, Phil was based on, so he's like 1 or 2 people in the chat say it, and Phil's like, "Wow, the audience all want this."
For Tekken, when Tekken comes out, really excited to see Phil play Tekken again. And then when I started playing it, people were like, "We're shocked. We thought Phil was not that good at Tekken, but he's decent." I would say I'm average at Tekken.
I would say you're shite. But go on.
I'm not good at this game. I know I'm not. I don't have character knowledge to be good. Once I learn the characters and I know their moves and capabilities and I learn what's blockable, what's not, what's parryable, what can be punished, how do you dodge this, do you duck it, you know. Once I figure that stuff out, then I'll say I'm getting better at Tekken. Right now,
I mean, isn't that just stating a fucking obvious fact? Oh, once you learn the mechanics of a fucking game, I'm gonna be better at the fucking game. I know shit, Sherlock. I was like, wow, way to fucking explain the fucking how to fucking learn things. When I know this thing better, I'll be better at this thing. I feel that's generally how fucking life works.
now I feel like I'm just average. I have fundamentals, or I'm getting fundamentals in this game because I played Tekken before, but it's definitely not as good as I am in Street Fighter. But again, even then, people were like, wow, we're surprised. You definitely are better than you let on. The way you were talking is that you're not good at the game, but look, you're getting win streaks and everything. I mean,
I want to see what person. I will be amazed if anyone can find a comment from anyone that said that. Maybe it happened on like an on-demand video. I don't think it happened in his live chat, but maybe an on-demand video or whatever, somebody said, wow, Phil, you're better than I thought you were.
Right, but I've also been playing at the lower levels. Take a look at what happened with Paul. As soon as I got to a level where people knew what they were doing, then the matches were much closer and it was kind of back and forth as opposed to me dominating, right? But yeah, like just, it's indisputable at this point. Take a look at the reaction and the amount of attention that Tekken 8 is getting on this channel versus Street Fighter 6. It's a night and day. Now, you might say there's various reasons for this. Number one, all right, I'm not known for fighting games. And, I was.
Excuse me? Phil, you remind everyone every chance you get that you are a former pro fighting game player. You have told everyone the story like several times a year. We all know you finished 4th one time at EVO, #1 ranked American. Oh my god, I can't believe Phil said that. I need to hear that again.
Of attention that Tekken 8 is getting on this channel versus Street Fighter 6. It's a night and day. Now, you might say there's various reasons for this. Number one, all right, I'm not known for fighting games. And, I was at one point. I was actually known as, hey, that's the guy who plays Super Turbo online. That's the guy.
That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. Guys, it's the guy. It's the guy, Phil. It's the guy. It's the guy. It's the guy.
Who messes around with Street Fighter 4 and does fun Madness series sets, and those are really fun too, right? I used to do that stuff. Quite frankly, I was known as the guy who freaked out when playing fighting games and yelling at their opponents in a toxic way, and people thought it was funny.
And Phil, that hasn't changed to this present fucking day. Except people don't just laugh. They cringe. And go, Phil, no, you fucked up.
And that was the shtick that got me popularity on YouTube for fighting games back in the day. It wasn't my skill level. Honestly, I think today, with the level that I am at in Street Fighter 6, with multiple characters at master level, already the level I'm playing at in Tekken 8 a week and a half in, this is much better than I've played in fighting games ever on YouTube before. Except Super Turbo. That would be the one game I would say, yeah, I play at a high level at that game. But outside of that, of a new fighting game, these are the best I've ever performed in new fighting games, right? So that's the thing, and it's like, so what exactly am I supposed to do differently? I honestly don't know, all right? Because right now we've come to a point where I have to make a decision. So let me explain to you what I mean by that. And no, it's not, am I dropping Tekken? No, because I'm not dropping Tekken. I like...
Well, there you go. The audience stopped watching it. The audience stopped engaging, supporting financially. The audience have done everything in their power to tell Phil, look, we just don't fucking care anymore about this shit. And Phil's like, nah, I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to keep fucking playing it. Fuck you guys. Fuck you audience for not watching. Fuck you guys for not supporting. Fuck you guys for not giving me money. Fuck you guys for not, leaving comments on videos or whatever. He is going to continue playing the game, which he knows damn well has not got the support, attention, engagement, everything. Purely because he likes it. If that was the case, then why did he drop Sea of Stars, a game he apparently loves?
Tekken, I'm going to keep playing Tekken, okay? But here's the decision that we have to come to, all right? I'm not going to be playing Tekken 8 as much as Street Fighter 6. I can't. Why? Because number one, right now there's a lot of other games going on that I need to continue to make progress in. And if I play as much Tekken as I did Street Fighter 6, I won't make the progress in those games that I need to. All right, so that's just being matter of fact. But number two, Tekken is not getting as many views, attention, or support as Street Fighter 6 did. So because of that, I just can't play it more often. I can't be playing it 4 or 5 times a week like I was doing with Street Fighter 6. It wouldn't support the business. You understand? It just wouldn't. Yesterday, I barely hit the tier 1 goal for tips, and everything else was slow as hell. Like, basically, it was like, wow, I'm doing a daytime stream of Tekken, thinking that it's going to bring in more viewers, and it actually kind of did the opposite. Like, I probably would have done better playing any other game. And I'm like, wow, I'm surprised at this. I am. I'm definitely surprised at this. It confuses me because, again, the vibe that I was getting from my audience for months was, we're getting bored of Street Fighter 6. We can't wait for Tekken 8 because we like how you covered Street Fighter 6, so we want to see that in another different fighting game franchise. So that's exactly what I'm giving you.
And you probably read that vibe wrong then, clearly. Did you actually, do a comprehensive survey of your audience to see what we're looking forward to the most in the future? No. You got a vibe apparently. Maybe one person out of fucking a couple hundred or whatever told you this and thought, wow, that's my entire audience right there.
But definitely the attention's not there for it. All right? So my question is, how do I approach moving forward in Tekken with all of this being the case? And here's...
Drop the fucking game. Phil, no one wants it anymore. Accept it and move the fuck on. Nobody wants it.
The two scenarios. Number one, I play the game more casually. And what I mean by that is, I take maybe once a week, I pick a new character. And maybe for Friday night fights, I go into training mode and I do a half an hour of practice. And then we play for about 90 minutes of online play. And then I do another stream later in the week of online multiplayer with that character. So essentially you're talking 4.5 hours of online multiplayer with a new character each week, where I just try to learn the basics. I start from the bottom, right? And I try to learn basics, combos or whatever, and apply. And I can do that once a week. Because at least I want to play Tekken 8 twice a week. Probably one night stream, one day stream.
Nobody wants to watch you. Oh my god, he is his own worst enemy. You deserve all the fucking L's in the world, Phil, for this. Your audience are clearly sending you a message, and you're just saying, fuck you guys. I want more money, but I'm going to keep playing the game, even though you guys clearly don't want to support it as much as I want you to.
Okay, so if that's the case, then doing it that way, right, maybe I can learn one character a week, and then over the course of a month or two, I'll know like 8 or 9 characters, okay? That's one approach, all right? The other approach is, instead of doing that, I focus in on 3 or 4 characters that I like, that I'm good with, and that I'm getting better with, and I really try to improve with just those characters, and I basically get to a much higher level of gameplay. It'll be way more challenging. It'll be frustrating.
And you're assuming you're going to get to that much higher level of gameplay? That's an interesting assumption, Phil. I'm going 1.5 speed, you delusional fuck.
People are going to be good. They already are. Like when I'm playing with June, I'm playing damn good players who are mixing me up and hitting me with stuff I've never seen. I'm like, damn, you know, this is going to be hard to hang with these players, but I really don't know what I'm facing. You know, it's complete lack of game knowledge because I haven't really played this franchise that much, right? So, in this regard, if I really only focus on 3 or 4 characters, it's going to be like Paul, King, June, and maybe I pick one more, all right? And then every time you see me play Tekken 8, it's going to be me focusing on those characters, you know? Maybe on Friday Night Fights, it'll be one character. And then when I play it again on Monday or Tuesday, it'll be one of the other characters. And then the next Friday Night Fights, it's the other character. And I kind of rotate. Because if I do that, then I feel like if I'm focusing on the same characters and I'm studying, I'm watching matchup knowledge online and stuff like that, I'm going to learn. I'm going to get better. You're going to see me climb the ranks. It'll be slow because it's not going to be like Street Fighter 6 where I was playing it constantly. But it'll be slower progress, but it will still be progress. You understand? Here's the thing. There's just not enough attention on Tekken 8 to warrant me playing it more or as much as Street Fighter 6. Therefore, you're not going to see the same things happen like happened with Street Fighter 6. For example, in Street Fighter 6, I literally within a month played like with 10 characters. I did. Like I was picking 2 characters a week and learning them and going online and messing around. Now, I wasn't good with all of them. For example, DJ I played once, did horribly, never went back. Minot played once, did horribly, never went back, right? But through me playing so many characters, I finally caught on with those that I really liked, and it allowed me to learn and get better and then latch on to say 4 or 5 that I really liked and bring them to master level. With Tekken, I'm not going to be playing it that much. So I'm not going to be able to play 10, 15 characters and then pick out of those the 4 or 5 that I like. It's got to be one or the other. Either I play it casually and you will see more variety, but I just won't do that well. I won't get good. Or I focus on a smaller group of characters and I do get good, but then you're not going to see a lot of variety, right? And I feel like, again, I'm in one of those situations that no matter what I do, I can't please everyone. There's going to be some people who are always going to be asking for another character. It's happening right now. I'm not even kidding you. As I decided to play with Paul yesterday, there were people in the chat. So when's your new character? Is it going to be Yoshimitsu? Is it going to be Kuma? Who's it going to be? We're waiting. When's your next character? I'm like, can I just play with Paul? Can I just play and get better? Like, again, I think a lot of people, they don't understand how fighting games work. And that's fine, especially for those of you who've never played at a competitive level. But there is a grind involved. It's not simply you play with a character once, oh, you know them, now move on. That's not the case. There's always knowledge to be learned. There's always matchups to get better at. And that's the case. Like, I think what happens is people see me beat up people with Paul quick, and they're like, oh, he already knows Paul. No. I'm just beating people who don't know how to play. Once I get to that level, like it was at the end of yesterday's stream where people are better, now it's a big, more daunting task to get those wins. This is where the real challenge lies for me. You see? And I hope that you guys will continue to tune in no matter what I do. But at this point, I do need feedback. What would you like to see? Do you want to see me keep playing with new characters and just learn general knowledge about the game?
Phil said feedback is the first bingo of the game.
Burger.
Hooray.
5 in a row. That's concerning. And not get better. Or do you want to see me play with 3 or 4 characters, focusing solely on them and get better? Because there's got to be a choice at this point. If I'm playing it twice a week, we have to make the decision now so I know how to approach it. Like this coming Friday night, right? My choice is either pick a new character or play with King again. Because I haven't played with King now in a week, and I would like to get better with King. I was doing well with King, and then I kind of hit a wall where I was like, oh, these faster characters are jabbing me and interrupting everything I do. So my next step with King would be go online and look for like punish stuff for King. What's his best, fastest move so I can punish people who are just spamming me with light, quick attacks? That's what I need to figure out. And I'll do that, or I'll learn a new character. So it's like, so what do I want to do? What do you guys want? You know, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I can see the sides of both of it. Back in the day when I played a fighting game, I learned every character and I didn't get good at it. Like, that's what I used to do. Remember when a new Street Fighter would come out? I would just play every character. Today we're doing Ryu. Tomorrow we're doing Chun-Li. Then we're going to do this new character. Then we're going to do this one. And every day will be a new character, me messing around learning basics and doing a set online and then on to the next and then on to the next. But I never got good at the games. Like, I would argue Street Fighter 4, I was at best an average player. I never got good at it because I never focused on it. It was always me all over the place, right? So, again, I don't know what to do. And I can see already, I'll tell you right now, in the chat, just listen to this. One person says, variety, getting good is for yourself. Variety is for fun in the audience. Let the pro competitor mentality go. Next person says, just pick new characters later. Focus on Paul, King, and June right now because you're learning. That's two lines next to each other in my chat. So it's like, Abdullah says, play different characters. No point getting better with a character because you're a variety streamer. If you focus only on Tekken 8, then it makes sense. But for the sake of being a variety, do that. And then Cracker Jack's next line, get good at a few characters. That's your best content. I think I rest my case in my point that it doesn't matter what I do, I disappoint people because everyone wants me to do everything, and sadly I can't do every scenario, you know, especially with this. I'm getting pulled in all these directions. Keep playing Baldur's Gate, get further in Like a Dragon. Hey, we really like the chill Palworld streams. Man, your React stuff's really good. Do more retro React streams on DSP Throwback. Oh, by the way, play more Tekken and do 2 different things in Tekken at the same time. Oy, oy, oy.
He just randomly fucks off. Just what the hell? He just randomly just got up and fucked off.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Now, I have a request of the on-demand audience, meaning those of you who are watching this podcast right now on demand. You're not here live for the stream. Because every day, I get feedback from the live stream. All right? I do. I get good feedback, and I weigh and balance it. Who I really want more feedback from is the on-demand viewer. Those of you out there who just watch everything after the fact, because you're not here to give me your feedback live, okay? Here's the thing. I'm distinctly noticing a difference in the viewership of Tekken when it comes to the on-demand videos. The videos for Street Fighter did really, really well, and then it tapered off after like a month or two. With Tekken, we're a week in, and already the views, like I said, the Paul gameplay from yesterday was good gameplay. I'm getting better, I'm playing better. By the end, I'm having really fun competitive matches. I can't even get 300 views in 24 hours. So what gives? That's what I'd really like to know. Like, what gives? What's the difference between this and Street Fighter? Was there a reason that you watched the Street Fighter footage and you don't like the Tekken? You know, I really want feedback because I want to be putting out content you guys like, and I want to know what it is that's the definitive difference. Because I thought there would be like kind of hitting a reset button. I really thought that hitting a reset button with the fighting game would rejuvenate interest. I thought that the interest for fighting games had tapered off because I kept playing Street Fighter 6. Now what I'm starting to realize, maybe it was just people are just burnt out on fighting games because I played them for 7 months straight, and now it's just not that special anymore, right? Maybe that's what it is. I mean, maybe that's really what it is. People just got burnt out on fighting games in general, and I get that. It was just think about this: Street Fighter 6 in June, Mortal Kombat 1 in September, Tekken in January. So within a 6-month period, 3 ginormous, high-profile, big fighting game franchises all came out with a new iteration. So that's a lot of fighting games in a short period of time. So maybe that's what it is, right? I'm not sure what to do about this. I want to make content you like. And I was under the impression people were all over Tekken 8 and waiting for it. That's the feedback I was getting on streams and everything. And then I tried to play this game, and it seems like there's just not that much interest. You know, so what's the deal? I need feedback. I cherish your feedback. I want you to understand this. I really appreciate feedback. Please leave comments on this video. If you're part of the on-demand audience, I want to know your opinion. Do you just not care about fighting games? You burn out on them because I played so many? Would you like to see me play new characters in Tekken and not really get good, but just casually play it? Would you like to see me focus on a few characters and get better at it? Like,
he's basically begging his audience here, fucking tell me ways so I can milk more money from you guys. So that's basically it here. He's basically fucking begging them all, please tell me the best ways I can milk you bastards for fucking attention and views.
What is it you want to see out of Tekken? Or is it that you just don't care about Tekken because fighting games don't interest you? That's really what I want to hear, okay? Please give me that feedback. Because here's the deal. Right now, having a fighting game balanced with 2 RPGs is the way to go. It's complete action as opposed to very slow combat in Baldur's Gate 3 and a lot of lore, or almost a very Japanese-centric RPG in Like a Dragon, which is great, but you see, you need that action. If I was playing an action-based game right now, I feel like everyone would be complaining everything's too slow and boring. So Tekken's the thing breaking it up, which is great. But I need to play it in a way that entertains people, okay?
That's a you problem then, Phil. That's all on you.
So please, feedback needed. So because this Friday I'm playing it again, Friday Night Fights. So the question is, am I focusing in on King and doing a King stream on Friday night, where I will study some videos, watch some matchups, probably watch like a video that maybe will do a tutorial about how he punishes unsafe moves, and then try to get better with him? Is that what I'm doing? Or am I going to pick a new character, study up on them, and try someone from scratch on Friday? That's what I need to figure out. So please give me feedback. I keep telling you guys, feedback is essential. I get a lot of feedback from this live audience. I don't get a lot of feedback from you guys who are on-demand viewers for whatever reason. A lot of the times I ask for feedback on these videos, and I get like next to none. And it's like, well, then I just got to make a decision best from what the feedback I got. But I want to be sure I'm doing the right things for everyone. My viewer audience here, on demand versus live, I understand that they're different audiences. You know, a lot of you guys who watch me on demand are people who are longtime viewers who watch me for years and years. Some of you only watch the podcast and then only watch gameplay when it's your cup of tea. A lot of people come back to the channel for the first time in months when a game is out that they're interested in. I think a lot of people will come back when I start Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then later this year, there'll be more action-oriented games and more people will come back for those as well, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. And I need your feedback about how to cover this stuff, okay? Really. So please offer that up. I want that info, okay? Really, I need it because I'm just stumped right now. I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, wow, what a great set of Paul gameplay yesterday. I really hope that I please my audience because I really worked hard to get better with that character. And then I look at the views, it's like, what happened? Like, no one's watching these videos at all. Like, what the hell happened here? I don't know. If I'm getting more views on my turn-based RPG playthroughs than my action-based fighting game coverage, there's an issue. You see? And I really feel like, what is going on? So, let me know what's going on. Fair enough? Okay. Cool. So there you go. Just want to make sure there's nothing else attacking that I didn't touch upon. No, I think I touched upon everything I wanted to talk about. Okay. Last night we played Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. The good news is we're making solid progress. We beat Chapter 3. We got into Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is heavy story, and basically the entire chapter is this story that takes place in a part of Hawaii called District 5, which is supposed to be the secret underground town or city that is like run by crime. And we're doing good. We're making good progress. From what I don't understand, maybe I might beat that on Wednesday night when we play again, and then when we play it again on Saturday during my Super Bowl marathon event, I might get to the point where you can unlock jobs, and one of the jobs you can do is an NFL football player. So how cool would it be if on Saturday we get to the job systems and I could get the NFL player and just play as the NFL player during the event? That would be really cool and tie in obviously with the Super Bowl theme. So that's what I'm hoping we'll do. I guess we'll have to see how far we get tomorrow night. and go from there. Now, ultimately, my goal is to unlock the Dondoko Island, which is essentially the same as Animal Crossing style minigame, by Valentine's Day. I don't know if I'll do that. That unlocks in the beginning of Chapter 6. We'll be hitting Chapter 5 on Saturday, so it really depends how far do we get on Saturday. I'll probably play it like again on Sunday night, and then maybe even again on Tuesday night, and hopefully between all those nights of playing it, I'll unlock it. And then when we play, I can play on Valentine's Day night with my wife for the first time ever right here, co-op, Dondoko Island Family Night, which will be really neat. First co-op gameplay we've ever done together. I can't wait to do some stuff with Kat. We've wanted to do gameplay for a while, and this is exactly what we want to do. I gotta unlock it though, okay? So there you go. What I love is when you get idiotic things said like this in the chat. He says, it's you, it's not the game. Oh, so that's why when I was playing Street Fighter 6, there was tons of attention and views, and now when I'm playing Tekken 8, there's not. Because it's me playing it. That makes no fucking sense. You're an idiot. Bye-bye. I love it.
What do you mean bye-bye? There's two different fucking games you're playing, Phil. Look, I mean, Street Fighter content, I mean, the game itself was interesting to watch. Like, actually watching the games getting played, Street Fighter was better for the average viewer on the eyes, in my opinion. It looked more exciting, it looked more dynamic, it just looked more engaging. So, also, if I was like scrolling through like fucking like, gaming channels or whatever, Street Fighter would catch my eye more than Tekken would. I'm not saying Tekken's a bad fucking game. It's just that, you know, something about Street Fighter 6 and the art style or whatever, and the way it looks or whatever, it just catches your eye more, to me anyway. That's the impression I fucking get. But of course, someone tells Phil it's him. Someone tells Phil it's like, you know, it's on you. And Phil's like, it's impossible, it's not fucking me. Because I played this game and I had attention and just, so there we go, you're debunked. Phil, you accept responsibility. Your audience are screaming at you here basically, saying, look Phil, we're not interested in this fucking game. And you're determined to fucking ignore the obvious lack of interest and the lack of engagement and support and everything else and interactivity and all that shit. Jesus Christ, Phil. It's a shame we don't have leaning ban on the chat, you know, on the card, you know what I mean? That'd have been good to have. But no leaning ban on the card this time.
Dunce level stuff like that. Completely worthless feedback, not constructive at all, just moronic stuff that some idiot says because they don't like me. Anyway, continuing on positively, so yeah.
Oh, positive. You said positive. There we go.
Burger.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, but you know, like, it's Phil, so microphone bump. The microphone bump is when Phil actually has to bump the microphone, or Jasper. Him, you know, wobbling his foot all the goddamn time, jiggling his foot, causing the fucking desk to shake and the microphone to shake, that doesn't count as a microphone bump. He has to actually bump it because he's flailing his arms all the time and he fucking bumps the microphone sometimes, and Jasper comes in sometimes and he fucking bumps the microphone, so that counts as well. It has to be an actual bump of the microphone, like physically. It can't just be him jiggling his fucking, unless the microphone fucking falls over onto him, you know, from jiggling so fucking crazily, then nah. He has to actually bump it properly. Him jiggling his leg doesn't count. Let me rewind this so we can get Phil's full toxicity for his one person trying to suggest it's on Phil and not the game.
We've wanted to do gameplay for a while, and this is exactly what we want to do. I gotta unlock it though, okay? So there you go. What I love is when you get idiotic things said like this in the chat. He says, it's you, it's not the game. Oh, so that's why when I was playing Street Fighter 6, there was tons of attention and views, and now when I'm playing Tekken 8, there's not. Because it's me playing it. That makes no fucking sense. You're an idiot. Bye-bye. I love it. This dunce level stuff like that. Completely worthless feedback, not constructive at all, just moronic stuff that some idiot says because they don't like me. Anyway, continuing on positively, so yeah, last night's stream in Like a Dragon, I had a great time, great progress, chill vibe, can't wait to play it again tomorrow night, okay? Cool. Today, we're back to Baldur's Gate 3. In Baldur's Gate 3, we've been thoroughly investigating Act 2. You know, first we went through this whole Shadowlands, being guided by this spider drow guy, and then we got to the Moonrise Tower. We investigated all of Moonrise Tower, got tons of lore dump. Then we left Moonrise Tower and we started investigating, and we found things such as the Toll House. Then we went to the Healing School, right? Went to a couple caves and did stuff in there. We just finished up with the morgue. And then when we're done with that, we're going to head back out to the overworld, and then we got to head east because there's this town that's protected by light, and we kind of skipped it. Although we really didn't skip it, there was no real way to get over there because you had to stick with the guy who had the lantern at first, and he took you right to Moonrise Tower. So we're going to backtrack and I'll head up there today and see where that takes us. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So more overworld exploration, more questing and fun in Baldur's Gate 3 today. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is Palworld, my weekly session of survival fun. I was actually saying to Kat this morning, I said, you know what I've realized? So Palworld is essentially a combination of two games. It's definitely Minecraft through the mining for or harvesting of resources, crafting of things like a way to make food, a way to be self-sufficient with your farms or mining areas, building your base with defenses and buildings and places to sleep. It definitely feels like Minecraft in that regard. But the other factor is Pokemon. So it really is, it's Minecraft with Pokemon is the best way to describe it, I feel. And I think that formula actually really works. I'm enjoying the game every time I play it. So I can't wait to play it again. What's funny is some people saying it's Ark. I've never played Ark. it feels to me like it's Minecraft. It totally does. Like, that feels, that's the game to me. It's Minecraft, but they also added in this combat with capturing and training and leveling up and riding creatures, right? So there you go. So I'm excited for that tonight. Those streams are always a good time, and you guys always help me out to figure out what's important to do or how to go about stuff. You know, because I'm not playing it that much. I'm only playing it once a week. Unlike everyone else who played the living shit out of the game for like 2 weeks straight, you know, I'm just playing it casually. And again, I'm liking this game as like a once a week late night chill stream deal, just like we were doing with Minecraft for like a year and a half. I'm really enjoying these sessions, so I can't wait for that tonight. And what I'm hoping, because at the end of last stream, we basically leveled up my outfit, my armor, leveled up both of my weapons. So I got a better spear, a better bow, learned how to ride Pokemon, or excuse me, wow, what a slip. I didn't say that. What I meant to say is we learned how to ride cows. Excuse me, they're totally not Pokemon. There's no way anyone can make that comparison, right? Oh, but watch my... I'm out that with soap now, right? So anyway, we learned how to ride the pals and how that enhanced...
Oh my dog! What's up?
What the fuck? Thank you very much to Muckiness for the super chat who says, I'll get you back, Steve, I did, believe you me. Did I just miss it? Did Steve burn you without me noticing? Let me scroll up the chat. What did Steve do to you, Mucky? What did Steve do? Well, let me scroll up and scroll up and scroll up and see what Steve did to the poor Mucky. Hold on, let me see. Can I find it here? Can I find it? Was it this? Hey, Muckiness, quick question. I want some pepperoni. Who should I call? I guess there's something I'm not fully clued in on, and because Mucky responded, God damn you, Steve. So, yeah. Oh, poor Mucky. Poor Mucky's a little bit triggered by Steve, oh, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness sake. And Steve responds, oh heck, Mucky's a heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch. I imagine Mucky had some mishaps with intro song to Samurai Pizza Cat, so there you go, that clears up. There we go. Cheers Mucky for the super chat.
Get combat and everything. And so what I'm thinking is maybe by the end of tonight we can go back to the first boss and actually beat it. Because now I'm probably going to do like double the damage I was doing. I'm a lot more maneuverable. I feel like I could do that. But let's see what happens. All right, let's play tonight. Let's see where the game takes us, and maybe we can go back and do the first boss, which would be really neat to finally get that done. Okay. So by the way, I'm trying to remember how many hours into Palworld I am. I don't even think I'm that many hours in. I want to say like 12. Let's look. I'm not really that far in because again I've been playing way less. Oh, I'm only 7 hours in. Wow. See? Doesn't it feel like we're further into the game than that? It totally does. Well, I'm only 7 hours into Palworld. No wonder I haven't beaten the first boss yet. Right? Like, I swear we were like over a dozen hours in, and I'm not even close. So there you go. So anyway, yes, see you tonight for that. That should be a good time. Now, tomorrow, it'll be more Baldur's Gate 3 progress on the first stream, and on the late stream, it will be, whatchamacallit? Oh, more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as we try to finish up Chapter 4 in the District 5 area and move onward. Okay? Cool. All right, so I'm off on Thursday. Friday is going to be more Baldur's Gate 3 and Friday Night Fights, and as I've already told you guys, Friday Night Fights will either be a major light stream of King trying to get better with that character, or a new character, depending on what you want, so please give me your feedback. And, of course, on Saturday, all day long, it is the Super Bowl Bash here on DSP Gaming. I'll be dressed up in NFL attire all day long, and I'll have some props and silly things with me. We're going to do many events. Number one, there's going to be booze. What will it be? I don't know. I'm going to go to the liquor store this week. I can't spend a lot of money right now because things are going to be tight for me for like the next month to 2 months due to the trolling that I've been under with these fake memberships.
Oh, he said trolls. Well, trolling, but it counts as trolls.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We have an our bingo, baby.
But we'll see what happens there. Hopefully I can get something. Maybe I'll find some beer or something. We'll see what I can find, okay? So, yes, I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be doing many different things. Number one, we're going to do a simulated Super Bowl match, the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers, and it's going to be in Madden 24, the newest one. So that's really cool to do that sim match and see with the new rosters and everything updated. Who does Madden think is going to win the game? Well, we're going to do a sim. It'll probably take about 45 minutes, I would think, to sim it, and let's see what Madden thinks. In addition to that, we are going to have a segment of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. As I stated, my goal is to possibly get into Chapter 5 to the job systems and hopefully unlock the football player job, and now we can play as an NFL player during the Super Bowl Bash Marathon and beat people up in the streets. I think that would be pretty darn fun, actually. So, yeah, that'll be pretty neat. All right, I hope that will be cool. All right, and in addition to that, I want to do some other gameplay. I'm strongly leaning towards Modern Warfare 3. Reason being, Modern Warfare 3 gets an update tomorrow, and that update is supposed to add new maps and things for the new season. And I was like, well, that'd be a great opportunity. I'm already gonna be buzzed. Why not jump into Modern Warfare 3 for the first time in many weeks and just have a silly online, for FPS session? I think that could be pretty fun, okay? Now, there's also going to be food. My wife is going to be making multiple kinds of Super Bowl snacks, meaning she's going to go online and find recipes for these kind of snacks and things, and she's going to make them herself. So it's not just going to be like something you would buy at the store. It's going to be something like better homemade. And I'm
shit's going to get fucking cremated and fucking burned to fucking atoms. We all know the fucking disaster fucking stories that happen when Cat is involved with cooking shit.
curious what she's gonna make, because we talked about things like dips and quesadillas and things. I don't know if she's exactly doing those or not. I'm curious to see what idea she finds. I know she's gonna start looking for that today, and then probably tomorrow we'll solidify what it is so I can buy the ingredients when I go out on Thursday. So yeah, deviled eggs are good, Greasy. I love deviled eggs. Maybe I should tell her to make some deviled eggs. I would love deviled eggs. Anyway, so that's what's gonna happen on Saturday. Now, I haven't mentioned this at all recently, but now it's time to start mentioning it. All right?
Oh god, what do we think Phil's about to start mentioning? I haven't mentioned this at all recently, but now is the time to start mentioning it. What could this possibly be about? Is it money? Do we think this is a financial bigment coming up? Or do we think it's about a game? Or do we think it's what most people think is money? Most people are just saying money, money, yeah. Basically, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what Phil's going to get into.
Last month, I was very, very strongly negatively affected in the pocketbook by these trolls basically giving away so many free memberships.
Oh, no, free memberships. You were right, guys. It was money. Are we really shocked? It was a bit fucking money. Phil, shit happens. You were gifted an astronomical amount of fucking members. And you didn't get fucking... You got some money for it. You got like $80 for it. Instead of getting like $2 grand, you got $80. Yeah, that sucks for you, but you didn't lose out though. If people genuinely wanted to support you financially, Phil, the usual crowd, they would have done so. If they chose not to, then doesn't that tell you something about the kind of people they are? Like, all the ways that you can get supported, Phil, you have got Patreon, you've got free YouTube channels with members involved, and super thanks involved, and super chats involved, and everything else. You've got tips as well, and you have all this fucking... There's multiple ways to support you financially. If people wanted to give you money, Phil, they would have found a way. The fact that they chose not to, I mean, isn't that on them for not, you know, they could have given you money, Phil, and they chose not to. That's not the trolls' fault for the fucking Argentinian memberships. Fuck me, man. But yeah, it's Phil crying poor with fucking money. Here comes a fucking bigment. Here we go.
Right? I didn't get credit for any of those. You know, right now, I'm not even kidding. I just looked last night on a whim. I was like, gee, I wonder how many memberships we have on the channel. We have over 2,000 memberships on this channel right now. Out of those, less than 500 are valid paying members. So I went from a channel that in December had over 800 paying members down to a channel that doesn't even have...
No, Phil. Your channel has had gifted memberships on it for a long fucking time. You cannot fucking pretend that all 800 of those fucking members were fucking gifted, you know, from people buying their own memberships. Most of the members in your channel, the people involved anyway, they're not members because they chose to be members. They are members because they were gifted fucking membership. I mean, Phil, really, the simple fact of the matter is, if you don't want to fucking be short on cash, maybe stop spending so much goddamn money on WWE champions all the time. Let's see what the fucking final tally was. Oh, I love this. So somebody gifted 50 DSP gaming memberships. The username was $750 spent on Hogan pools. There's another Argentinian VPN member bomb right there for Phil from the other night. I don't think... The most updated tally was $862 from Phil. It may have been more, who knows, but that seems to be that kind of that final tally. That might be it. But let's get back to fucking the bingo and fucking Phil begging some more. Thank fuck for that.
500 paying members. So I want you to think about that. Why did that happen? Because the trolls gave them away for free. And so people who normally would have become a member are not. They already got one. People who maybe would have given out memberships, let's give some memberships that are legit, they're not doing it because I already have 2,000. You see? And this has very much hurt me financially. Okay? Now, many of you were already going to buy a membership. All right? What I would ask is that if you have a free membership from one of these trolls, if you could contribute in another way, that would be great. Notably, this event is coming up on Saturday, right? If you tipped me during the event, that would be amazing. That would be great.
He's actually flat out asking for memberships. He doesn't want the fucking money next month with YouTube side of things. He wants it now. Immediate financial satisfaction and gratification. Immediate money now. Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is just pure fucking disgusting greed. We've all got fucking money worries, Phil. Like, I'm... Jesus, man. Oh my god, Phil, we've all got our financial fucking sob stories. Like, the world's in fucking crisis, the world's fucking... There's a cost of living crisis happening around the world. Do you know in the UK, so I'm in the UK, and they're thinking of raising the retirement age for your state pension to get, you know, in most countries around the world, you reach a certain age and you can officially retire with a state pension from your fucking taxes, not shit. In France, it's like 63 or something, or 60. So, yeah. In the UK, they're thinking of raising that to 71. The life expectancy in some areas of Glasgow is 71. They want to basically raise the fucking, state pension age to retire to when you fucking die in the UK. They're thinking of doing that for some people. It's like what the fuck, you know what I mean? So there is a cost of living crisis, around the world, and the UK in particular anyway as well. It's fucking hitting people hard especially. And here is fucking Phil saying, guys, I know I get like fucking thousands from you every month, but can I get some more immediately? Thanks. Brian says, have they considered making Hadrian's Wall a lot higher? The Scots, fuck me, man. Yeah. We're getting a bit political there, I know, but yeah. But yeah, it's not, obviously it's not just the UK as well, and in BST is saying it's happening in Canada too and everything else. Around the world, there's problems and there's issues and they're crying, people are struggling to make ends meet. And they're trying, obviously the world's trying its best to fucking get on with it, but fuck me, man, And here's an entitled piece of shit like Phil saying, guys, I know that free membership you got, you were going to give me money anyway, so can you just immediately tip me to fucking make up for it? Thanks. I'm going to rewind and let this fucking cook, but Phil, this is just great. That's disgusting.
Ask is that if you have a free membership from one of these trolls, if you could contribute in another way, that would be great. Notably, this event is coming up on Saturday, right? If you tipped me during the event, that would be amazing. That would be great because that would help out a lot. Basically, when I get paid this month by YouTube, it's going to be way less than it is usually, like by thousands of dollars because of this issue. And I don't know what's going to happen in the next month when I got to pay all my bills, all right? I'm not asking anyone to go crazy. I'm not asking anyone to dump tons of donations. That's not what
That is kind of what you're asking, Phil. You are praying for a whale. Like, you're praying, I'm going to get to spam this fucking button because a whale comes along. You're begging for another, emo type fucking fan. Emo has come by with legitimate gift of memberships. Here's another fucking 200 gift of memberships. You are hoping for some random fucking denthead with deep pockets to come out of fucking blue from out of nowhere and say, you know what? I feel like giving this moronic looking individual with a bad hairdo thousands of fucking dollars for no reason whatsoever.
I'm saying if you were someone who maybe already was going to get a membership and you got one for free, it'd be great if you could contribute in another way. Right now, what would help me is tips, because if you did do, say, a super chat, I won't see that until next month. It ain't going to help me in the next 30 to 60 days when I'm trying to pay bills. Right now, the tips are really the only way to help with that, okay? So, if you could,
this feels... surely it must be against some sort of terms of service to encourage your audience to bypass tipping through YouTube, the platform, and say, guys, just fucking go straight to PayPal and give me that money now. Look, if people want to fucking give a content creator money, it should be up to fucking them how they fucking do it. And Phil's encouraging them all, hey, don't do it for YouTube, tip me instead directly. And he's saying that well on YouTube. So he needs YouTube to live. This is where he fucking, this pays the bills for him. And he's telling his audience, well on YouTube, streaming on YouTube, don't contribute to me for YouTube, do it for tips instead.
Please, if you could, contribute in some way, and maybe the day to do it would be Saturday during this big Super Bowl event. That'd be really cool. Have a big rallying of support on that day, all right? But I'm not going to be harping on this. I'm not going to be bringing it up constantly. No, we're not going to do, it's an emergency fundraiser stream with giant $1,000 goals. We're not doing that. I've been there, done that. I've learned from my past. Yes, I actually did streams like that in the past. I'm not proud of them. I did those streams when I was at my lowest, where basically I had to do them because I was in a situation where I had absolutely no money because of bankruptcy and all this debt I was in. Luckily, I'm not there right now, okay? But I need to recover from this idiocy of what these people have done on YouTube. And I'm hoping that this is the first step towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good thing to start as a positive move towards recovery, as opposed to, having to basically just deal with the fact that I guess YouTube isn't going to fix this issue anytime soon, and now I'm just supposed to have less income because of idiots. No, absolutely not. I'm putting out the same content, right? And people are liking the content. In fact, if you take a look at YouTube, this is true. In January, my views were up, my engagement was up, everything was up, income way down. Now, normally the income is down in January because of ads. There's no ads on YouTube in January because all the ads, were for the holiday season, and they're dramatically reduced in January. I'm used to that. What I'm not used to is seeing the other thing happen at the same time. That's the problem. It was the worst timing to have these things happen together, okay? So, if you could, please support the streams. If you can, please tip. And if you attend the stream on Saturday, that would be a great time to support the streams with a rallying of support with everyone together. That would put me in a much better position for the rest of this month, and I wouldn't have to worry all month about, oh God, how am I going to pay everything because I got less income because of these idiots. Okay? Thank you. No, I'm not dumping that on anyone. No, there's no personal responsibility there for anyone to do anything. I'm just telling you like it is, and if you can help, thank you in advance. Okay? Cool. Now for the rest of the week, we're going to continue on with, you know, full streams. On Sunday, it'll be my React show, and it'll be Like a Dragon Infinite Well. On Monday, it'll be Baldur's Gate 3, and probably like Palworld. And then probably Tuesday, excuse me, oh my God. I take that back, because Monday will probably be Tekken 8 and Palworld. And then Tuesday will probably be Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon, and hopefully by Tuesday night, we've unlocked Dondoko Island, because then what we could do is...
For God's sake, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He is totally dumping that on them, precisely. Fuck me, man. Look, as I said, we've all got our fucking financial worries right now. I love how right after all that fucking begging fucking took place, he's double burping directly into the fucking microphone. Jesus Christ. Like, wait. Ah, fuck me. I could easily fucking go off again and again, but fuck it, man. Just, Jesus Christ, Phil. Let's get on, man. Let's just let him cook.
On Valentine's Day, which is Wednesday of next week, my wife and I can do our very first ever co-op stream of gameplay, putting together our Dondoko Island in my game, which would be super cool to do. I can't wait. She's already done it in her game. She knows the ins and outs of it. She's going to help us build the island here live on stream. I cannot wait for it. I'm super stoked for it, okay? So, hopefully, everything goes according to plan this week. Great progress with Like a Dragon on Wednesday night. Good progress on Saturday during the Super Bowl event, and then maybe I can unlock the NFL player, which would tie in with the event. And then more Sunday night, Tuesday night, and hopefully between all those streams we unlock Dondoko, and then we do the Dondoko co-op stream on Wednesday next week. That's the schedule. Hope that sounds good. No, I'm not checking out Foam Stars. No, I'm not playing Suicide Squad. No, I'm not playing Persona 3. No, I'm not playing Grand Blue. No, I got too much else to do on my plate to juggle right now. All right?
Oh, Phil said juggle. That counts.
Burger.
There we go.
The other thing is that we are looking at to do another Retro React stream on the Throwback channel, basically every other week. So I'm thinking we just did one on Sunday. It did really good. Let's not rush to do one this week. Let's do one the week after. That way it keeps it fresh. And what I will do is probably make a quick video over there so that people who watch that channel, maybe those people who are over there, maybe don't watch this podcast. So I will make a quick video over there tonight to explain how well it went, that everyone seems to like it. And that the next one will be in 2 weeks, but curious to get feedback on what game should be in the running. Because I would say definitely Dark Souls 1 should be in the running again. Heavy Rain should be in the running because it was this close to winning and only slightly lost off to Dark Souls 1. But what other classic playthroughs would people like to see me possibly do a retro react to? And the one that I saw a lot of people suggest is Fallout 3, but honestly, I don't know if that would work, and the reason being, it has all the music in it. And all of that music over the years got muted. Like a lot of the Fallout 3 playthrough is already kind of muted and destroyed, so I don't even know if we could watch it. We go to watch it and the video is silent, right? So how do you react to a silent video, right? You know? Or, so here's the thing, I don't care that much about the ad revenue, that it's a big deal if like the...
Oh, fuck off, you don't fucking care. Phil, you were fucking determined to fucking have ad revenue fucking unlocked as soon as humanly fucking possible. You wouldn't shut the fuck up about people fucking watching shit on there. Fucking even if they didn't want to fucking watch it, they must watch it to try and get the watch engagement up, to try and enable you to fucking repartner that fucking dead channel. You don't fucking dare try and fucking tell us all now you don't fucking care about ad revenue when you wouldn't shut the absolute fuck up about it for fucking days and days and days, desperately trying to fucking get enough fucking watch hours accrued to repartner that piece of shit channel.
Video gets claimed. I do care if we're doing a stream and the stream gets shut down or the videos get blocked. That pisses me off because then it means we wasted our time. So, yeah, let's talk about that. In the next couple of weeks, we have about a week and a half to figure out what should the options be for the next Retro React stream. Hopefully people will give me feedback over there tonight when I put out that video about it. And then I'll make another poll, just like we did last time. We'll do a poll, people will vote, and we'll figure out what that next Retro React will be, and I can't wait for it. Okay, so before we get to shoutouts, 2 quick updates. So I guess we should get into the segment that I like to call DSP News. Update number 1, Game Pass games for this month. I'd like to give you the lineup, okay, because it was just announced this morning.
See, this is phone stuff. This is Phil looking intently at his phone. Phone stuff is not on the card, okay? We can't see it. It's not part of today's card. But this is absolutely phone stuff. We need Phil though. Even though he's scrolling through Twitter right now or whatever, X, whatever, he needs to say it. We know he's scrolling through it right now and looking at it right now, but he needs to say Twitter or X to count that square.
Anyway, so new Game Pass games for February. Today, Anuchard. Okay. Tomorrow, Train Sim World 4.
Oh, for fuck's sake, all these fucking dumbass fucking faces he's making. Hold on. There's other potential fucking thumbnail style faces to fucking have here. Hold on.
Anyway, so new Game Pass games for February. Today, Anuchard.
Is that I don't know. Is that worthy? Is that worthy of like snipping, or should we move on from that? I'll let chat decide. Should we try and crop this little fucking dumbass face out to watch it, or should we just move on? Move on. Yes, snip it. Yes, move on. Some people are saying yes. Some people say no. I mean, it'll take 2 fucking seconds to snip it. I guess. Fucking, you know, we'll do a quick snip and move on. We'll speed run the snip. Okay, so we go here, and then zap, and then boom, boom, boom. There we go. We'll just speed run that some bitch and fucking crack on me. There we go. There is all glory. Let me just yeet that to my members Discord, and they can fucking do all sorts of ungodly speakable things to it. There we go. Speaking of doing ungodly speakable things to it, we have Tacozilla in the fucking members Discord who has made that. Okay, he's made that. Also, he made this. We got this as well. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Tacozilla. So, yeah, we have this. Earthquake, the fills. Jesus, man. Then we have this. So yeah, this one works quite well, surprisingly, the fucking especially the head. I mean, that's, yeah, it works quite well. That's, oh, so Tacozilla, big ups to their creative imagination. So there we go. Anyway, we're missing more faces, potential more faces. Hold on.
Okay. Tomorrow, Train Sim World 4. On the 8th, Madden
I'm going to ignore that one.
NFL 24. Yes, if you can believe it. We're trying to arrange for the Super Bowl event on Saturday, and we're like, oh, I'm probably going to have to get Madden 23, because that's the one that's on Game Pass. Then someone tells me, oh, were you aware that there's a 10-hour trial with EA Play? And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. We can do Madden 24. So I download Madden 24, and now they announce, oh yeah, Madden 24 is on Game Pass on February 8th. So literally all that for nothing. Madden 24 is fine. We can play Madden 24 on Saturday. Much ado about nothing, okay?
As is usual with your shitey content and drama situations.
On the 13th of February, Resident Evil 3. Now, when they say that, I'm assuming they mean the remake, because I'm not aware of the original Resident Evil 3 being on an Xbox console. So I guess Resident Evil 3 Remake will be on Game Pass. On the 14th, A Little to the Left and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Remember, Bloodstained is the spiritual successor to Castlevania. On the 15th, Plate Up, and on the 20th, Return to Grace.
Motherfucker said spiritual successor. Not successor. Successor. Spiritual successor. It's still... He still has not learned to say it.
Console. So I guess Resident Evil 3 Remake will be on Game Pass. On the 14th, A Little to the Left and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Remember, Bloodstained is the spiritual successor to Castlevania.
Motherfucker.
On the 15th, Plate Up, and on the 20th, Return to Grace. I don't know what 90% of those games are, but I felt like the Madden one was notable because we've been talking about that recently, okay? So the only other thing to talk about this morning is a follow-up to yesterday's Xbox story. As you remember, there's a strong rumor, not confirmed by anyone, but a strong rumor that Xbox exclusive games are now going to be ported to other consoles, notably the PS5. And already the rumor had been that it was going to be Hi-Fi Rush, but now the rumor is, oh, it's going to be everything. It's going to be Starfield, it's going to be Halo, it's going to be Gears, it's going to be every game is going to be ported to other consoles, right? So, of course, immediately everyone starts freaking out. Oh my god, this is the end of Xbox, right? This is seriously, that's it. There's nothing else that's ever going to be worth playing on Xbox. There's no reason to own an Xbox, yada yada. If you want my take on that, watch yesterday's podcast, because I had a different take. I feel like this is an over-exaggeration. Literally no one has said there will not be Xbox exclusives, or at least timed exclusives, right? Can you imagine if Halo, whatever it is, what are we, 7, 8? Let's say Halo 10 came out, and it actually came out on PlayStation the same day as Xbox. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't think Microsoft spent all this money buying all these studios to then make games cross-platform. What was the point then? I'm just saying. But that's my take. And a lot of people disagree. They think this is the end of Xbox, the sky is falling. I've even seen people start posting stuff up on the internet. This was the day when Xbox started its downward slope to death, and it's Don Matrick presenting the Xbox One. Remember that? Do you guys remember over 10 years ago when Don Matrick literally botched the launch of Xbox One and looked like making himself look like a jackass and made everyone hate Microsoft for like a year? I remember that, and I remember he got shit canned. He got basically fired. They said he left. No, he was forced out. And then he went to run Zynga, a mobile games company, for a few years. He tanked that company too, and then he left the industry.
Fun.
So, there you go. Anyway, the big announcement and follow-up this morning is Phil Spencer himself. Yes, that's right, the CEO of Xbox. He came out and said, I'm hearing all this stuff that's being said online. Next week, we are going to do an official online event to explain what's going on. And he left.
Wait, did he say Twitter? Did he say Twitter? Hold on, let me just check.
Anyway, the big announcement and follow-up this morning is Phil Spencer himself. Yes, that's right, the CEO of Xbox. He came out and said, I'm hearing all this stuff.
I said he came out and said, damn, why is he not mentioning X on Twitter?
That's being said online. Next week, we are going to do an official online event to explain what's going on. And he left it at that. He says it'll be about the future of Xbox. And that's it. Immediately people say, well, that's obviously concrete evidence. We're all correct. He literally didn't say anything. He literally said, we will have an event next week to explain what's going on.
Love how fucking, like, you know, his skin is so fucking sensitive that him putting his hands over his fucking face makes it so fucking red. Like, get a fucking good look at that. Look how fucking pink his fucking, you know, where his hands fucking pressed on his fucking pasty ass fucking skin, his thin ass skin. You can see the marks on the fucking... What the hell, man? I can't believe how thin, literally, his skin is. Like, not just because it comes to fucking getting any fucking, you know, flack or, you know, it doesn't take fucking, you know, criticism well. No, he is quite literally such a thin-skinned individual.
He didn't say, yes, you're all right. He didn't say anything like that at all. What the... This just drives me nuts. Right? You know what I mean? Like, people spin anything to serve their own agendas. He didn't say anything about it. He just says, I've heard everyone talking online. He's heard this buzz online. And he basically wants to clear the air, so he's going to do a presentation next week to explain what's really going on. Is that not as clear as the day that he wants to dispel maybe some rumors and let everyone know the truth of the matter? Like, I just don't get it. What fucking makes people think that confirmed what they were talking about? It doesn't at all. You guys remember years and years ago when there was a fabrication about somehow I was hiring an escort and flying them from Europe to my home to spend time with me, right?
You were actually flying Kat out without telling anyone while she was in a relationship with someone else, but go on.
And I said, well, tomorrow I'm going to tell you all the truth about it on the podcast, right? Now, back then I didn't have a podcast, but I said, oh, I'll talk about it on the pre-stream tomorrow. And some people said, you see, tomorrow he's going to spill the beans and confirm it all. And the next day I said, it's all bullshit, it's all lies, don't believe any of it, I don't know where it's coming from, just ignore it, right? It's like, your guys are out of your minds. Just because he's going to do an event to clarify what's going on with Microsoft doesn't mean he's 100% confirming everything's, all these conspiracies. Like, what the fuck? Really, this is just insane. I don't know how these people fucking get this stuff. I just don't understand why people in the modern day want to believe the absolute craziest, zaniest, most drama-filled, worst-case scenario about everything. Really. I expect the announcement's going to be, here's my expectations, and I could be wrong because this is my speculation.
So Phil can speculate, but not anyone else.
They want to have exclusive games for a limited time. So they're going to make games like Blizzard, Activision, you know, that just got acquired, Bethesda, what's the name of the studio that just made the flop game Redfall, but they've made games like Dishonored and stuff in the past? I forgot their name. But they have like 10, 15 big studios. I assume the announcement's going to be, when we launch games, they're going to have a timed window on Xbox. So like, let's say 6 months, they'll be Xbox exclusives. So if you want to play them, you either got to have a PC or an Xbox. Then they're going to be ported to PS5 so that another audience can get a chance to play these games, because that makes sense. They're going to get their installed base exclusivity window. So if you still own the console, you get that bonus. Maybe a lot of these games will still be under Game Pass, so you'll get them under Game Pass, don't have to buy them. But if you own a PS5, you're not left in the cold, you'll be able to buy the game a few months later, right? That's my take. I think that would make the most sense. Seriously, I don't know where people are getting this idea, right? Xbox is now Sega. They're no longer going to make consoles, they're just going to make games and publish them everywhere. Who the fuck said anything like that? I don't care what your industry insider is leaking, there's no evidence of anything. It's wild what these people fucking come out with, you know what I mean? So... That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I could be completely wrong. From a business standpoint, I think that makes the most sense of what they could do. That way they don't lose the entire need for the Xbox console outside of the Game Pass value. And it's the best of both worlds because they will make additional sales when the games...
But Phil, the Game Pass value for who? Maybe value for you, but Microsoft are losing shit tons of money through Game Pass.
Go cross-platform 6 months later. Essentially, their games will have 2 life cycles. The Xbox launch and then the worldwide release months later. They'll get 2 sales boosts. You see? I don't see what's wrong with that or why people would think otherwise. Why? Because people want to be toxic. People want to believe the worst. They want to see the downfall of Microsoft and Xbox because then they could they go videos about it and streams about it and they could have pictures with fires burning and the dog sitting at the table. This is fine. And the Elmo going like this with the apocalyptic fire background and they could and everyone gets all fucking uppity about shit on the internet. And I'm tired of it because it's so fucking immature. There's no evidence of anything anyone is saying. They're doing it on purpose to stir up nonsensical drama so you'll watch their crap and it pisses me off. All right? Now, if next week the announcement is, yeah, we're not going to make Xboxes anymore, everything's going to be full on.
I mean, that was very close to a mic bump, but it was just him bashing the table there.
All right? Now, if next week the announcement is, yeah, we're not going to make Xboxes anymore, everything's going to be full on, cross-platform from now on. Then you know what? Fair enough. You want to go crazy. You want to go ham. You want to make the content with the fire and the apocalypse. Then at least it's warranted. But at least fucking wait for that to happen before you announce it. You fucking ingenuous bastards. Really? These people...
Ingenuous bastards. Ingenuous. Is that even a word? Hold on. Give me a second. We'll just Google this. Ingenuous. Ingenuous means innocent and unsuspecting. I think Phil meant disingenuous. The literal definition of ingenuous.
Ingenuous.
Yeah. That it is of a person or action innocent and unsuspecting. So, he just... Let me just get this confirmed from Phil. What did he just say about him?
You want to go crazy, you want to go ham, you want to make the content with the fire and the apocalypse, then at least it's warranted. But at least fucking wait for that to happen before you announce it. You fucking ingenuous bastards. Really?
Yeah, he clearly doesn't know what he's fucking saying.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
Disingenuous. Ingenuous bastards. Oh, you innocent, unsuspecting bastards making those videos. You innocent, mean people. Oh my fucking god. This is incredible. Fuck me. Oh god.
These people just are so out for clickbait. They want you to believe the worst so that way they benefit. It pisses me off. Okay.
You just basically can't help but compare your own life situation to all these other drama content creators. Meester saying he sent me something. Give me a second here. What's Meester created? From the nonsense. What the fuck? What the hell is this? I don't even fucking know what the fuck. I don't know. Meester says give this a name. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. What is this? What is this fucking thing? I don't understand. Is this a still from the B movie? Is this a still from the goddamn B movie randomly in there? Did the B just get $50 to put on a pair of goddamn glasses? Oh, I'm dumb. Oh my fucking god. I'll let chat. Chat can come up with the best names. I'm not feeling very creative right now. Chat can think of a good name for that. We'll maybe leave that there. We'll leave that there and come back to it. Yeah, we'll just come back to that, you know, and leave it there.
Well, that's my take, and I guess I clicked the wrong thing. That's my take, and I guess we'll see next week what actually happens when Phil Spencer steps up to the plate, per se, and announces exactly what's going on, alright? I guess we'll see. I agree, Dark Mega says console wars are stupid. Console wars have always been stupid. Listen, competition is fine, but fanboyism and warring between gaming communities is incredibly fucking stupid and always has been. You need competition. Competition is healthy. When you have multiple companies vying for the top spot, it's healthy because it makes them want to be better. It makes them have improvements to their consoles, improvements to their game development.
You weren't a big fan of fucking competition when Toby Turner was having his content as part of your advertisements on your streams. Well, not your streams back in the day, but your videos. So, yeah, Toby, was it Toby Turner? Or whatever, yeah, Toby, a fellow gaming content creator, had his channel as part of Phil's ads on Phil's own content, and Phil blew the fuck up. He's like, why is YouTube advertising another content creator on my content? And he can fucking handle it. Mr. Competition is healthy fucking hated the fact that he was advertising for the other fucking side.
Cycle. Everyone's trying to be the top dog. We want that in the games industry. We don't want one bloated person or company in charge that's always ahead, because then what happens is you get laziness and complacency like we have with YouTube. There is no video sharing website that competes with YouTube. So what happens with YouTube? The site's shit. Worst DMCA fucking system on the internet. Absolute abuse left and right. Ads are fucked up left and right. Demonetization's rampant. People get banned from the site for no fucking reason. They reprogram the site on a daily basis, ruin it for everybody, then we fix it after the fact. They don't listen. They don't actually admit fault. They're fucked up. Why? Because they're the industry leader and no one can take them down. They're just untouchable. We don't want that in the games industry. We want competition, right? We do. We absolutely want competition. So let's hope that there is competition. I don't want to see the downfall of Xbox. I'm not a fucking Sony pony, you know. At the same time, I'm not an Xbot either. I just want to see... I don't feel like right now there is much competition because all the Xbox exclusive games suck. Let's be honest. Halo Infinite was good for 2 months and then it sucked, right? Redfall comes out, it sucks. Hi-Fi Rush, it's good, but it's just an indie game. It's not going to stir up that much attention, right? These exclusives are not enough to make Xbox a huge competitor against PS5. It sucks. We need that. We want to see competition. And we're not having it right now. In this generation of consoles, it's very one-sided towards Sony, and that sucks. You want to see more competition so they'll actually work to improve more, and I don't think that's happening. So, let's see what happens, all right? Let's see what happens next week. All right, it's time for shoutouts. We start today with Ultra Bro, who did a super chat. Any info on the Deus Ex game that got dropped? No, there is no info and there won't be. It's canceled. Therefore, the info might not ever come out unless those game developers like leave the company. Likely they're all under like NDAs about what they can say about a game that was in development. So probably you'll never hear anything about that until years later when maybe these people leave the company and are able to speak publicly when the NDAs all expire, right?
Shut up, fucker. No, hold on. We have 100 likes, guys. We have 1 100 likes on the stream, so that's earned a free space, our second free space of the game. And not only do we have a free space, you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation. That Pixar animation is so very kindly made for us all to enjoy, to celebrate. Remember, keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do what he needs to do, and do bang bang to the words Bill in the sky. Go get his ass, Jasper. Good cat. Fantastic stuff indeed. So yeah, we have 2 free spaces so far because of the snorts and the likes. We are 2 more snorts away from our 3rd free space because Phil is a snorty boy and he snorts all goddamn time. And we're 4 burps away from a potential free space there as well.
Kamek did a $5 super chat and says, hey Phil, if you could uncancel a game that was canceled, what would you pick? You know, off the top of my head, that's a tough answer because I don't exactly remember all the canceled games out there. But off the top of my head, Silent Hills. I would have loved to see Hideo Kojima's take on a horror game, especially because PT was such a creepy atmosphere game. I would have loved to see it, and it's sad that it got canceled. So, there you go. All right, tips this morning. We got a series of dollar tips. First dollar tip. Just listen to this. It's official. Microsoft Xbox gave up. Their exclusives are coming to Sony PlayStation moving forward. It's not official. This is completely false. Time to throw the Xbox in the trash and give the Wii U company? No. Another dollar tip came in. Didn't hear your reasoning for skipping Suicide Squad. The game is getting rave reviews 10 out of 10s across the board. False. On Metacritic, the game is holding at a 61. It's incredibly poorly reviewed. Most people agree it's the worst subject matter they could have picked for the game. It's boring, it's repetitive, it's grindy. Some of the best parts are funny story elements, but at some points the story is so badly written that it makes you feel dirty about playing the fucking game because it's incredibly disrespectful. So everything you said is false. Okay. Another dollar tip came in. Capcom put out a survey asking people what sequel they would want the most. Dead Rising, Okami, or Mega Man. Which would you like to see? Out of those 3, I mean, listen. When I was growing up, Mega Man was a classic franchise that I absolutely loved. I love going back to Mega Man every once in a while. I've played 9, 10, and 11, I think, in the last 15 years as a YouTuber, and I loved it every single time. Although the games are tough, I like Mega Man, alright? But I would like to see Dead Rising come back, but come back to its roots. Dead Rising 3 and 4 were way too much of a departure of what Dead Rising 1 and 2 originally were meant to be, and didn't feel like Dead Rising anymore. So if they had a Dead Rising that kind of rebooted and brought it back to what it was supposed to be, a tough, challenging game that needs multiple runs to fully enjoy, then I would say Dead Rising. But if they're just gonna make Dead Rising 5 and it's another kiddie game where you mash buttons and kill thousands of zombies, then don't make it and just make another Mega Man. Okay. And by the way, the reason I'm not putting these on the leaderboard, these are all anonymous, so I'm just adding these up in my head. That's $3. Here's another dollar tip. You promised you would behave for Tekken 8 and you didn't. Huh? You promised you would behave and be professional for Tekken 8 and you didn't. First of all, it should be you weren't, not you didn't.
Don't you fucking dare talk to anyone. You educating anyone else on what their grammar is like, Phil? Mr. Spiritual Successor? Don't you, Mr. Ingenuous? You ranting and raving about all these ingenuous people on the internet trying to make content about the Xbox drama? Phil, of all people, you have no leg to stand on.
And that's completely false. When did I go on a crazy rant and lose my temper playing Tekken? In fact, it's the opposite. People yesterday said, Phil, even though you're losing in Tekken, you're actually keeping your cool. This is much better than when you were playing Street Fighter.
We have a compilation made by DSP Bingo showing your rage and salt and fury and anger. Hold on, let me find that again. Let me get that video back up. Let me compare the metrics. Let me compare the views. Give me a wee second here. DSP tries with emoji. Give me a second. Hold your horses. So, it has now surpassed 15,000 views.
Mashing. She did it 3 times in a row, the same combo mash. I can't stop it. I can't stop the mashing. It's too overpowered on mine, man. You're out of your fucking mind with this shit.
So yeah, that was Mr. Professional and kept us cool and wow, is so fucking composed and all that shit there. A 16-minute compilation which has had over 15,000 views in 19 hours. Bill, you couldn't even get 300 views in 24 hours. And DSP tries to emoji is kicking your ass for fucking numbers here. Get fucked, Phil. So yeah, so what you're saying, Phil? What were you saying there about you keeping your cool and all that shit?
And you were losing it. I agree. I think I'm actually covering it much better. Listen, just because I'm criticizing someone, I'm saying this person is definitely button mashing. You can tell because they're literally just going, and you can see the attacks are tracking me as I'm on the ground and stuff. And it's like they're not timing that, you know. And the thing is with Tekken 2, it is a button masher's game. Tekken has always been a button masher's game since Tekken 3. Ever since the release of Eddie Gordo, that was the most infamous character. People didn't know how to play Tekken, and they would literally button mash kicks and get combos, tracking moves, flips. It's bullshit because he was really easy mode to play. And ever since then, there's always been 1 to 2 characters that are real button mashers. They are. And I fought a couple of those yesterday. Just because I call that out doesn't mean I'm being toxic and unprofessional. That's a fact. If you don't like facts, then don't watch streams where people speak facts. Go watch streams where people kiss games' butts all
Their opinion, you stupid dork.
day. You ain't gonna find that here on DSP Gaming. Okay, so that's $4 in tips, but no names attached to any of those, okay? Oh, let's see here. I have another $1 tip, and at this point, I'm getting real fed up. I really am. I'm getting really fed up because every day, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and become like a fucking parent refereeing people on my streams. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put out content and chill and enjoy games with all of you. If that's what you're here for, welcome. I hope you're here for happiness and fun and good stuff. I'm seriously not gonna sit here and have to referee people being at each other's throats, all right? Oh, this person.
Remember, this is a specially curated community who love each other and all get on well with each other, and Phil has a very specially selected curated community. You know, there is a civil war. You want to talk about the tractor civil war? What about the Denhead civil war? Denhead's fucking going to war, rolling out in the fucking, fields of battle on Phil's stream chat. So yeah, there's trouble afoot in Phil's fucking toxic ass community, I guess.
Person's doing this and calling me this, and then I got moderated because of this and this and this, and you know what? This is not my job to become a fucking dad to the people in the chat. At some point, you gotta realize if every single day there's a problem, it's probably because you're part of the problem, or else there wouldn't be a problem every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what else to say any further to this. Obvious, there's problems here, right? Like, if people just came in the chat and behaved and didn't do things that they knew were going to be considered annoying, bothersome to others, risque, there would be no problem, all right? Why is it that I'm not having these problems with so many other people, right? I'm just being honest. Why is it I'm just not having these problems? And only 1 or 2 people seem to keep having the same problems, right? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And it's not my job to get it either. It's my job to run a stream, do a fun podcast, enjoy games, have fun with you guys, not to police people all fucking day. And I don't want to police people all day. If I did, I'd go be a disciplined dean at a fucking high school or something, and I'd beat people with rulers all day, and I'd send them to detention. That's not my job.
Phil, those like fucking 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds would kick the shit out of you. Yeah, you try and go be some sort of fucking authoritarian figure in a fucking high school, Phil. You would try and demand respect. You wouldn't get a fucking damn lick of respect. That high school would get fucking shut down so fucking fast, and you would end up getting your ass knocked out by a whole bunch of fucking, moody teenagers so fucking constantly. You would fucking hate that shit.
All right, and that's not what I'm being. My job is to make sure that the content is good and that people are not being abusive to each other in the chat. That's it. That's where my job ends. You understand? If you got personal issues with other people in the chat, ignore them. There's even an ignore command that you can ignore someone in the chat and never see what they say.
So instead of you dealing with somebody being like openly racist, for example, constantly on your streams, you're just encouraging your audience to ignore them. So you can keep that racist around and monetize off them, basically, and get money from them. Phil, why is your moral compass not working when dealing with an open racist? Is it really that easy to buy your protection on your streams?
Now, if you're in the chat every day and you're saying similar kinds of stuff, and every day you're getting called out for it, and every day people are having problems with you, you should maybe take a hint, right? I mean, what else am I supposed to say here? I can't really even be any nicer than the way that I'm putting it, okay? Listen.
Just tell them to fuck off. Just say, look, just say, look, I appreciate your contributions, but I don't like you as a person. Phil, go on, this is your chance. This is your chance to fucking be a good person for once. Stand up against a racist. Call out somebody for their absolute racist fucking antics and just fucking tell them you don't want to tolerate that shit on your stream. You have a chance here, Phil, to actually do something positive and something that most detractors would kind of actually give you plaudits for. You have an opportunity here to respond directly to somebody who is openly being racist constantly on your chat and telling them enough is enough. I've had it, you're gone. See you again, you're gone. You can fucking put your foot down right now, Phil, and try and get rid of them once and for all. Or you can just fucking pretend you're gonna fucking, do something about it and then not, and just let them fucking give you money over and over again. If the money's that important to you, Phil, I think we know what to expect here from Phil.
I'm someone who 15 years ago used to do risque commentary on YouTube, right? Now, over the last 15 years, I've grown and matured and changed as a person, and I've realized that kind of commentary, number one, is just not funny anymore. It's played out, it's boring, it's so immature to the point where it actually makes me cringe. Sometimes I'm watching back my old playthroughs and I'm like, can't believe I said that stuff, right? But then again, this was a long time ago. I was younger, I was very much more, I was in that teen mindset, correct? I was in a teenager mindset where I felt like there's no filter for what comes out of my mouth. I'll just say whatever, and people wanted that on YouTube. But culture has changed, the world has changed, businesses have changed. That kind of stuff isn't even allowed on YouTube anymore. Do you understand? If I were to just sit here and say incredibly over-the-top risque stuff about sexualized comments and racial comments and gender comments and all this shit, I'd be banned. And so will you. You're not immune to it either. YouTube is a place that has rules. You understand? And you have to follow the rules. You can't just say, because I feel like being unfiltered, I'm immune to all the rules. You're not. You're not. Everyone has to follow the rules if they want to be here. Me too. So it's either you acknowledge that, you say, okay, I get it, and then you follow them, or you leave. Not come back every day and complain about it. It's one or the other. There's no middle ground here. That's how it is. I hate to say it. This is a situation where it's black and white. Either you have to kind of say, all right, maybe I don't agree with it, but I begrudgingly accept it because I want to be here. I want to be part of this community. I want to be on YouTube, and I have to abide by YouTube's rules, or you leave YouTube. I made the active decision to change. When I became an interactive streamer in 2017, I said, if I'm going to be here all day, every day on a stream, and I see all the writing on the wall and everything around me is changing, I've got to change too. I have to. All right? So I changed, and you would think that everyone would have understood that you also have to be in line with those changes. But I guess not. I guess some people think that they're above the rules. You're not. It's everyone together in this boat, and you can't have one asshole rocking the boat like this, and everyone else like, what the fuck are you doing? Could you just sit still? No! I want to do this! Well, eventually people are going to say, fuck this, and throw you out of the boat. And that's what's happening. Okay? I don't know what else to say. It's so straightforward, what I'm saying, yet it seems like it's falling on deaf ears. I just... I don't know what else to say. Good lord, man. Really, like, I don't even know how else I'm supposed to handle this. Okay.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. It says he started with a teenage mindset at the age of 28. Late bloomer, eh? I don't think Phil ever actually finished blooming. He still acts like a goddamn fucking entitled teenager who wants to just play his fucking video games all goddamn day long and have other people put in the effort and the work for him. He wants to sleep in, he wants to stay up all night playing his fucking mobile games and sleep until fucking 10:30 in the morning, roll his fucking gouty ass out of fucking bed in his Zelda fucking jammies and turn up to fucking stream, and then he can fucking just sit there beg for money profusely while wondering, guys, why are you not entertained by this fucking shite content? He has never finished blooming, that's his fucking problem. He never grew the fuck up. That is his fucking problem.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to allow my entire stream to be derailed by this, so if this topic continues, I'm just going to ignore it. I don't know what else to say.
So he's not going to deal with it. He's just going to pretend it isn't there.
I can't affect it. I can't help it. I can't fix it. Here's the thing, and this is what I've definitely learned over the years. All you can do in life is you can present the rational argument to someone, and you can try to make them understand, okay? That's all you can do. You can't make people change. You can't. Someone has to have the innate desire to change themselves for the better, right? It doesn't matter how much you try to say this is good for you, this is better for you, until they get that moment of recognition, self-awareness, and say, oh, yeah, probably this is better for me, right? They're never going to change. That's why you have people who have disorders, and they always go back to their addictions because they have to want to change so much that they then force themselves to.
Yeah, look who's talking, Mr. WWE Champions time.
You can't make someone change by yelling at them. It's never going to happen. So I can only talk about this as much, and this person can tip as much as they want. It ain't going to help the situation. I can't...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat. It says, at Logan K, DSP was held back many years. You had a late bloomer thing. Yeah, that's a response to the late bloomer super chat from Logan K. Started with a teenage mindset at age 28. Yeah, Phil was held back many years. Fuck me, man. Yeah, I still maintain he never properly grew up. He still had that fucking, like, it's not a childlike fucking mentality. He still had that teenage. I'm an angsty teenager, and he fucking started doing YouTube shit, and he never properly grew up. He never learned to look after himself properly. Remember, he lived in Connecticut where his mummy and daddy fucking came round every weekend and fucking done his laundry for him. Even though he had his own little house, you know, his own little fucking apartment building. Remember the lore. There is lore to this, remember. He was living with mummy and daddy, right? And then his daddy got my fucking job at the helicopter fucking factory. The helicopter company. And so Phil all of a sudden had money thanks to daddy getting my fucking proper job. And so he fucking got himself a fucking, you know, a fucking nice place or whatever, you know what I mean? A wee place to call his own. You know, and my timeline shit's getting all skewed and confused or whatever. Even though he'd moved out, he still basically got mummy and daddy to fucking clean up after him. Come round constantly, look after, you know, and just clean up his shit and his mess. Then, when Leanne moved in with him and they moved to fucking Seattle, she took over the role of mummy. She cooked for him, she cleaned up after him, she hoovered, she did everything. And now then the brief time that she was away, Phil was like, I've got to do my own laundry, and I got an adrenaline rush. Then Kat moved in and that took it in and she took over, apparently, just to fucking, you know, mommy him and say it again. Fuck me, man. And yeah, exactly, Carlos. Mommy combed his hair till he was 14. I'm so sorry, I used the correct spelling version. There you go, my bad. Yeah, there you go. Carlos is good at English. Yeah, Carlos, she combed his hair daily till 14 years old. Fuck me, man. Fuck me, man. Yeah, anyway, fuck it. I'm going 1.75 speed, let's just crack on with the bingo, but yeah. Phil never grew up to me. He's and I've never thought of him as somebody like an adult. He has an adult body with a fucking teenage boy mindset.
I can't make them change and abide by rules that everyone else is following. I can't do it. I don't know what else to say. So I'm just not going to waste time on it. I can't. I'm derailing my stream multiple days now talking about this, and it has nothing to do with what we should be talking about on the streams. Okay? All right. I received a $5 tip from Easy Peasy 91. What's up with soft people wanting you to be professional and family friendly when you're playing a fighting game? Anyone ever had a childhood? Had any friends that maybe would insult or fight each other? And we know it's fun in games, it's not to be taken seriously. These kids nowadays are so...
Oh, Phil said friendship. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I think you mentioned friend. If I did, then take it off.
From Easy Peasy 91. What's up with soft people wanting you to be professional and family friendly when you're playing a fighting game? Anyone ever had a childhood?
Burger.
Had any friends that maybe would insult or fight
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream.
each other? And we know it's fun in games, it's not to be taken seriously. These kids nowadays are so soft, it's a fighting game for Christ's sakes. Everyone gets mad and should insult each other if they want to. What's the point? This is so dumb.
So you definitely said friends, definitely counts anyway, so we're good. We have four free, so we have 3 free spaces so far, and we have 5 left on the board, 6 left on the board. We're at 6 left on the board. So we only need 3 more things to happen as things stand.
I honestly don't know Easy Peasy because, as you know, I'm not part of the FGC anymore. I don't follow the FGC. I don't know what's their discussions going on. I don't know what it's like to go to a tournament anymore. I am so out of the loop. It sounds to me what's happened is in the last decade, since money started getting thrown at the FGC for these esports teams and tournaments, that now the FGC has changed. That now essentially they are now everything ultra professional, can't insult someone's gameplay, can't insult nothing. It's like, really? On what planet? I grew up in an era. It was kind of, I'm not kidding you. I used to go to arcades.
Did Phil bump his mic? Did Archangel Stormers try to claim that Phil bumped his mic there? When? Did it happen like... Let's have a wee look. Did it happen here?
Anyone ever had a childhood? Had any friends that maybe would insult or fight each other? And we know it's fun in games, it's not to be taken seriously. These kids nowadays are so soft, it's a fighting game for Christ's sakes. Everyone gets mad and should insult each other if they want to. What's the point? This is so dumb. I honestly don't know Easy Peasy because, as you know, I'm not part of the FGC anymore. I don't follow the FGC. I don't know what's their discussions going on. I don't know what it's like to go to a tournament anymore. I am so out of the loop. It sounds to me what's happened is in the last decade, since
his footage jiggling there, his footage jiggling, but he's not actually bumped it.
Money started getting thrown at the FGC for these esports teams and tournaments, that now the FGC has changed. That now essentially they are now everything ultra professional, can't insult someone's gameplay, can't insult nothing. It's like, really? On what place?
Trust me, I am keeping a strong eye out for the fucking mic bump. I am watching like a hawk, trust me. I will not miss it. I might miss some things in the cards, which I appreciate you guys watching out for. The mic bump, I'm definitely not going to miss. My eyes are glued to this fucking microphone right now.
I grew up in an era. It was kind of, I'm not kidding you. I used to go to arcades, and if I beat someone, the guy would pick me up and turn me upside down physically and act like he was going to tombstone pile drive me onto the floor of the arcade. There was one guy that got so excited when he played fighting games, he would literally thrust his crotch into the cabinet, moving the cabinet as if he wanted to have sexual relations with it. This is a normal day at the arcade for me when I was a teenager. Okay? Now compare any of that to the stuff that I say online when I play a fighting game. Right? It's like, those weren't even the extreme stories. That was a typical Friday night at the arcade. So it's like, I guess things have definitely changed over time. And it's crazy that, to me, I'm on a stream. I'm doing commentary just for me and my audience. It's not like I'm going out and I'm seeking the person and trying to personally insult them.
Phil, this is a stream that's publicly getting broadcast to the internet to watch. Anyone in the world, on the planet, can watch your streams. You cannot just fucking say, hey, nobody's allowed to get offended because they're not meant to watch this.
To me, I'm on a stream. I'm doing commentary just for me and my audience. It's not like I'm going out and I'm seeking the person and trying to personally insult them. I'm not on the voice chat of the game saying, hey, motherfucker, you're a piece of shit. I'm not doing that. This is just commentary, venting my frustrations about the game and the gameplay on my own stream. Somehow, this is too extreme, and this is meant to be like some crazy insult. It's like, what, are you out of your mind? No, here's the truth. It's drama queen. Because no one fucking cares about what anyone says on their own stream, right? No one. Who gives two shits? I'm not going to your house and yelling at your face. I'm fucking saying it on my own stream. It's my business. That's it. It's my venting on my side of the equation. And you're okay to say whatever you want on your side of the equation.
Does that count? Does that include us, Phil? Like, can we all, you know, call you all sorts of fucking strange things? Can we call you some sort of kitty fiddler or something? Would you not mind that, Phil? I'm on my stream. This is my business, so can I call you whatever the fuck I want? Are you sure you want to go down that route, Phil? You might be inviting a lot of people to say whatever the fuck they want on their streams, and they can use your words to say why you shouldn't get fucking carried away, Phil, because you said it's fine for you to say whatever you want on your own streams.
The funny part about all this is, I'm very sure that a lot of the times when I play people online in fighting games, they've said shit about me too, but I've never heard one blip of it, nor do I care. Why would I? Say what the fuck you want. Say I'm a loser. Say I'm a piece of shit. Say I'm human garbage. I don't care.
Hey, Phil, you're a loser. You're a piece of shit. You're human garbage. There you go.
Your prerogative to say it's your content. Vent. Go for it. Say I'm a scrub and I mash buttons. I don't care what you say either. Why anyone would get offended by that? I mean, really. if on life you gotta be walking on eggshells every moment, you might as well just play games with a zipper on your lips, right? Or duct tape your mouth, so God forbid you don't say something. It's like, what is going on? I really don't understand it, quite frankly. I don't. Okay. Let's see here. I know we're actually like running behind today. I got caught up in a million different topics there, right?
1 minute, man. 1 minute, man.
I received a $25 tip. For 1 minute, man, it's no spoilers. Maybe check out the mausoleum before Last Light Inn to get a quest over with. Lots of stuff going on at the Last Light Inn. Now I'm getting completely contradictory information. I was specifically told, don't go into the mausoleum until you go to Last Light Inn. Because when you go to Last Light Inn, there's a bunch of questing and stuff. And those quests will actually need to be done when you're in the mausoleum. So don't go to the mausoleum and then backtrack to Last Light because you're kind of doing it in the wrong order. And now you're specifically telling me the opposite. If anything, here's what I think we're realizing. Baldur's Gate 3 can literally be played however you want, right? I think it was designed that way. I think they made it so that if one person goes to this place first, if the other person goes to this place first, or whatever, then, you know, you could do it that way. I feel like if we walked into that mausoleum right now and did it, right, we'd be fine. Maybe it'll be more challenging because I didn't do other things that would have leveled me up before. Like, I haven't looked yet, but maybe there's a possibility that, like, we'll hit level 8 if we do other stuff before we go to the mausoleum, and obviously hitting that level would help in the mausoleum, correct? But outside of that, like, I feel like I could do it either way and it would be fine, right? So I understand everyone's pulling me in different directions. At this point, we just beat the mortuary, and I think what I want to do, I want to get to that town that's glowing. Like, I feel like that's an area that you're supposed to go to. I've been trying to get to it now for a whole stream. I want to try to do that today. And if it unlock a ton more quests, I guess so be it. But I feel like that's what I want to do, all right? And I get it because people give me different advice, and I understand that, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, like, it doesn't really matter what order I do it, I guess, right? There's no right or wrong way to play this. It's not like, oh, because you did this first. People warned me. They were like, don't go past the mountain pass because then you'll end up in the Shadowlands, which is Act 2, and then you can't go back to Act 1. You'll fail one of the quests you didn't finish yet. That I appreciate. But as for do this first, do that first, it seems like it's trying to choose whatever you want. I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, you know. I was already feeling like the mausoleum is being pushed to be the last thing you do in Act 2. It seems that way, right? It does. To me, it seems like explore everything else first. I mean, even the fact that I guess you're calling it Last Light Inn, I don't even know that's what it's called because I haven't been there. I'm calling it the Glowing City or whatever it is, right? So that was earlier on in the map. We walked by it because we were teaming up with the villains to sneak into Moonrise Tower. So if we hadn't snuck in with the villains, we might have gone there first, right? So it seems to me like we should do that, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at this, all right? To Kirk or He Hate Me or whatever name he's being called today, if you want to contribute and talk positively about the content that's going on the stream, you're welcome. If you're going to sit here and you're going to complain about moderators, you're going to complain about you can't say what you want to say in the chat, you're going to complain, I'm just going to ignore you.
So he's refusing, so he's still there. He has got a person who has openly been racist, who Phil has acknowledged as saying racist shit all the time. But he wants him to keep contributing as long as he stops being racist. No, shit. No. I mean, Phil doesn't even mind the racism. He minds that Canadian Kirk is objecting to people moderating his racism. Phil's like, you can stay all you want, is stay here and say whatever the fuck you want as long as you keep giving me money.
Okay? It's that simple. There's a difference between, I'm not going to derail my whole streams talking about this all day long, every day. We've had the conversation now multiple times. I've had enough. I don't want to sit here every day talking about this, right? I think you know the deal. You got to abide by the rules like everyone else, all right? Just because you're tipping doesn't mean that I'm going to derail my entire stream around this shit. I'm not, okay? So again, you want to contribute and talk about the game, be positive, be a part of the community, that's great. You're welcome. But I'm not going to have you come in here and derail the stream 2 days in a row. It's not two podcasts, right? That's enough. I'm putting my foot down now. I can't be having this every fucking day. Okay? Okay. All right. So I think that's good. Have we covered everything? I feel like we covered all the topics, right? Yes, Michael says, you're not ignoring him. You're talking. Yeah, because he keeps tipping me. I'm not even kidding. He sent like 3 more dollar tips, and each one is about, I don't like this moderator and this and that. And I'm not going to talk about it.
If you ignore the tractor troll tips without even acknowledging them, why can't you just do the exact same to him?
That's what I mean. Like, I'm not going to talk about this shit. It's a waste of my time, okay?
Then treat it like a troll tip. Treat it like a troll tip, then ignore it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show for today. I think we talked about enough. We don't have time for Q&A. We went late, right? We went late with all these discussions. So, I feel like now what we should do is end the show and jump into Baldur's Gate 3. And like I said, probably start heading eastward to whatever the city is, the City of Light, and explore those other areas and go from there, all right? And I thank you all for being here and chilling, all right? I really appreciate that. Some people don't learn. I really appreciate that. It was a good podcast, right? Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be talking about some progress in Baldur's Gate. We'll be talking about, actually, is it not today that they're going to do a digital, a Sony State of Play specifically about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth during the stream? So maybe we'll have some of that to talk about tomorrow. Although, it's really weird because I'll agree with people. Some people are like, why are they doing a state of play about Final Fantasy VII like 3 weeks before the game comes out? I kind of agree. Like, people are probably already sold on it or not. I don't think that this state of play is going to sell anyone new on it. You know what I mean? Like, either you already were going to get it or not. It's so close to the release. So, all right. Guys, thank you so much. Great stream today. Enjoyed it. Hope you did too. I'll see you all tomorrow for another fun and chill podcast. Be safe until then. Bye-bye. Okay. Cool. So let's get set up, everybody. I don't need to take any kind of extended break. I do need to pee, though. But no crazy Nature Calls bathroom break today for me, which I'm sure you're happy about. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's make the camera the right size. Oh, so you know something I realized? So I was thinking, when I do this co-op with my wife, how are we going to do the webcam? Because if I do the standard webcam that I do for gameplay, which is this. Look how small it is, and it's going to be way hard for us to both fit in the frame. But then I realized this webcam actually does lower resolution.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so fucking bad. Phil, you could have like the biggest widescreen camera in the fucking world. You're still going to struggle to fit that big beefy bitch in the fucking frame. I couldn't help myself. Phil set me up for it. You're going to struggle to get them both in the fucking frame. Her alone, Phil, you're going to struggle to get into any fucking frame. Fuck me, man. I feel bad. I'm a bad man. I'll play my own soundboard thing.
Make the bad man stop.
Okay, I'll stop being a mean bastard.
Thinking, when I do this co-op with my wife, how are we going to do the webcam? Because if I do the standard webcam that I do for gameplay, which is this, look how small it is, and it's going to be way hard for us to both fit in the frame. But then I realized this webcam actually does lower resolution widescreen. Like I think, is this it? Hold on, let me find it. That's not it. It does a lower resolution widescreen. There it is. See that? This is way lower res. This is like a widescreen 480p. So we could use this, and this would probably not drain resources on the PC, and it would allow us to do widescreen so we would both fit on camera. See that? It's basically the same quality as 480p, but it's wider. But for, you know, my streams, I don't even use that. I think that's too much, right? You don't need that much real estate on the screen for the webcam when I'm playing a game. You just want the 480p, so that way it doesn't take up too much, right? But for that, I think that's going to work for Cat and I, so you can see both of us on camera, and I actually have a border that fits the widescreen as well for when we're doing that. So I think that'll work well. And hopefully that won't kill the frame rate of the game. I don't think it will because it's low res. It's only, like I said, like 480 or something like that. So, okay. Grim Reaper, what's going on? Welcome. All right, what the hell? Ed arrives fighting pass. That's Ed? Who the fuck? That's Ed? Does that look like Ed? It doesn't look like Ed. That looks like a woman. It looks like Blue Mary from King of Fighters. Why? I'm so confused. I thought Ed was a male boxer. Who is that? Ed arrives. That's not even Ed, right? Like, huh? I'm very confused. Anyway, all right. Very quick, let's take a brief break. I'm just going to run use the restroom, and then we're going to start, all right? So I'm just going to mute the mic, run next door, use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, see you in a sec.
Cool, and while he does that, I'm going to just use the speed up just to go up to fast forward until he gets his ass back in the room. He's probably not going to be too long, I imagine. He's still away. What the fuck? He's still away. He's still away. How is he still away? How does it take this long to fucking piss? Here he is. He's waddling back in the room. You can see him there. Unmute, genius.
Okay, guys, it is time to begin our stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Are you ready? I am ready, but I don't know what we're going to encounter. You never know in this game, right? You never know what you're going to come up against in a stream of Baldur's Gate 3. It could be a talking creature. It could be a shape-shifting monster. It could be a bag of rocks. You know? I don't know. Let's see.
Somebody tipped Phil massively recently because he has a hat poll going. Somebody had the $100 guaranteed Baldur's Gate tip in there early, nice. Look at this, the red fedora, the Los Santos cap, the beret, or the cowboy hat. There's only one top tier hat that the whole world wants to see.
Fucking inflatable fucking crown!
We're never going to see that ever again. Let's close that piece of shit fucking poll. But why do you think Phil plays Baldur's Gate free? It is the only stream which is guaranteed to get him free figures and tips per stream. His audience are literally paying him $100 to make sure he will not wage quit the game. They want him to watch him play the game. They want to see him play this game, but they're scared he's going to wage quit it because it's such a long lengthy game. So they guarantee that Phil will not quit the game because they make sure it is worth his time financially. So yeah, this is why he's playing it like 3 times in the next 4 days. Literally every day, every day stream, I think. Today, tomorrow and Friday. It's just Baldur's Gate 3. Fuck me, man. Can we get one more snort, Phil?
Trolls. Do you think we can encounter trolls today? Oh, man. Well, I'm used to that. Trolls, goblins, and ogres. The entire town surrounded by light is actually a troll town. And the winner is all trolls. Interesting. That'll be something. Hello, Kagome. Hello, Lights for Soul. I already told you this wouldn't have been Game of the Year for me. So someone says, would this be running for Game of the Year this year? I already told you, for what I've seen in this game, this would not have been my Game of the Year for last year. I think I still enjoyed Alan Wake 2 more. Seriously. Although we haven't beaten this yet. But I'm just telling you, with the frustrations that I've had with this game, you know, I don't think that I would like it as much as the other games I played last year. I think Alan Wake 2 was better. So, anyway. No, I do not play World of Warcraft. I played it when it was new. 40 years ago.
God damn, do you guys remember the stream that Phil tried to do for World of Warcraft? That was legendary. He was... So many detractors fucking ruined that stream for him. Phil tried his best to fucking escape the detractors. I would have you search DSP World of Warcraft on YouTube, you will probably find detractor videos about it of Phil's nightmare time trying to play that shit. The detractors made sure he couldn't do anything.
40, 50 years ago? Okay, ready? Well, everyone, welcome back to...
He is now recording for YouTube, which means that is going to be an end of the bingo. We had 4 free spaces. No, wait, we had 3. We had 3. We were 1 more snort away, 1 burp away from 2 more free spaces, but I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. As things stood, we had 3 free spaces. Even if we had 2 extra more, we still would have been 1 short of a full house. So let's just tick the corner, shall we?
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There we go. But yeah, that's the end of the bingo, and let's go to live DSP. Somebody actually gave me a $100 tip flat out. It is incredible to me, like, this is so strange that there's people, like, they only tip for this game. In this game only. And it's like, this is the Grim Ripper 234 $100 tip. Never heard that fucking name before. I was like, yeah. It is what it is. Anyway, we couldn't win bingo, sadly it was not to be, but ahead as always tomorrow, as the old saying goes, I am going to wrap things up, and I'm going to, of course, we're going to end. We're going to end by having some delightful, beautiful little autos on screen to help us detox from Phil's toxic ass fucking stream. Guys, I do hope you had a good time. Hope you had a fun thing. Hope you had a fun time. Or, what Bandy's trying to say we had a fucking 50 snort. Hold on. Apparently I missed a snort. I missed a snort. Okay, I'll tell you what then. I'll give you it. There. I added it. Second free space.
Burger.
We still don't win
5 in
bingo.
a row. That's concerning.
We need a full house, sadly. We didn't get a full house. There we go. Anyway. Let's get back. So, guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me for some bingo antics. I do hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good fun time. I will be back tomorrow for some more robust bingo antics and all that jazz. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for being here. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you for keeping me right on the card as well in case things I missed, whatever. Thank you to Tackers and Meester for the bizarre artwork style stuff as well that keeps ending. Yeah, we never did come up with a name for this abomination. I think Stevie Dead said the re-movie, said the B-movie. That was one I remember, the re-movie. So there we go. I think we'll just go with the re-movie, shall we? We'll just go with the re-movie. A guy with long hair, King B. Cruel, there's a fucking good one right there as well. You funny bastards. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up there, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, whatever you end up doing, and yeah, see you all later. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, yeah. gone. Just gone like that.